everybody. How we doing? How we doing? My name is Quantic Flux, and today we're going to be playing a game called Breachway. Thanks for being here, Yashimanaki Bobby. And yeah, I'm glad I figured out how to turn off sub-only chat before everyone else arrived. Good point. This is a sci-fi roguelike deck builder, roguelite, I guess I should say, where you go through kind of FTL style and you upgrade your ship. And it's really cool. It just hit early access on the 26th of last month, I believe. And I've been playing a lot on my own time, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. So I figure, why not go in and play it on stream? Show you guys what it's like. Hopefully you like deck builders, as I know I do. Let's see what we got. This is kind of like the base ship, probably the easiest to understand. Done a few runs with it. It's okay. It's got lasers, which can precision target parts of the enemy ship. Ooh, I did not mean to start the run. I guess we're starting with this ship. I was going to look at the other ships, but sure, we'll go in with this one. Why not? Okay, so you got your kind of complicated map. Blue lines, you are forced to move forward. Yellow lines, you can move kind of whichever way you want, but it requires fuel, which we currently have 4 of. Fuel is not used when you're on the blue paths because I guess you're kind of just drifting along. But yeah, let's head in. Busy with trying to prevent civilians from fleeing the system, only a security drone has noticed our approach. It's heading our way on an intercept course. Prepare for combat. We're about to rock this stupid drone. Also, how is the volume? Is it loud enough? Let me like shoot off some effects before I ask that question, I suppose. So this card right here makes it so we gain 1 energy, green stuff, every time we use 2 ordnance, which is what is generally used to fire off weapons. So I'm going to play this, and I'm going to shoot. I shouldn't have done that. Crap. Okay, that's fine. We can use our abilities over here to do other stuff. This guy makes it so the next attack you play does 50% more damage. This lady gives you 4 shield points, and this lady gives you 2 of every resource, which I'm going to use immediately because I messed up. So, we've played a card. We're now getting 1 energy for every 2 ordnance we spend. We have 7 ordnance. I'm going to shoot this beam sweep twice. You can see that each piece of equipment they have on the ship is going to do something. Each piece plays a different card. These little pips, oops, I can't really highlight them, but there's pips on the cards that tell you how many turns it's going to take to activate. So like this beam sweep is going to take 2 turns. I'm going to destroy it hopefully before then, which will prevent it from working for 3 turns. But this does 6 damage and it gets 3 ignite on us, which is our heat down here. We can have 3 before we start to get into problems. If we have 4, we're going to take a damage. But every turn we dissipate 1 heat. Over here you can see they have 12 health left. I believe they started with 20. And health is tracked every time you do hull damage. So because I shot this piece twice, it both did armor damage to the specific piece, and it also did damage to the hull. So it's not attacking me yet, so I'm going to save my card. But if I didn't think we needed it, and honestly I kind of don't, so you have the ability to right-click to get rid of cards, but we have 3 cards in our draw pile, so it's not going to matter. And the game works a little bit differently than you'd expect a normal roguelike deck builder to work. Cards don't just go into the discard pile and then come back once you've run through your entire deck. Each one of them has cooldowns. So you can see, do know that soon you will have to construct additional pylons. Iconic Flux in chat. Hey, Queen Mace. Thanks so much for joining. Good joke, by the way. Used to be an avid StarCraft player when I was much younger. But now I don't have the reaction time for that anymore. Okay, so sorry, I was in the middle of explaining the cooldown system. So each card has a cooldown. You'll see that in our draw pile, I guess there's not really a discard pile technically. There's a cooldown pile and a draw pile. You'll see that in our cooldown pile, we have 3 cards because that's what we played so far. This comes back into the draw pile in 4 turns. These 2 come back in 3 turns. So a lot of what you're doing is planning around what cards you need when. and it ends up being a really strategic game. Also, I don't know if you guys like Star Trek, but it's got the system in Star Trek where they're like, you got Picard and what is history? Just noticed that. Oh, okay, cool. I've never seen that before. Picard in Star Trek is like, reroute power from shields to the phasers. Or, you know, I'm terrible at Picard, but that's what he does. So we can do that here, okay? So we definitely don't need to get 2 energy per turn since we have 9. I would rather put that into ordnance, okay? Now, for each energy you allocate to a different subsystem, you will get 1 heat, which is fine because we lose 1 heat anyways. It might become a problem if they put 3 ignite on us, but I am very sure that we're going to draw this catalyst pulse next turn. So I'm going to blast that and it's not going to be a problem. So with all that being said, why don't we end our turn? Now, your cards are not going to do anything since neither one of them was about to go off. They did each get an additional pip, which is A-okay. I'm going to grab my laser. Shoot that. That is now disabled for 3 turns. So I'll tell you, I should have played this first. That's my bad. But because we disabled that for 3 turns, we don't need these barrier cards. Okay, so we're going to get rid of them. And we're going to end our turn. You'll see we have no cards coming off of cooldown next turn, so we're not going to draw anything. Okay? Let's end our turn. We've gotten no Duke cards. This is, you know, kind of a junk turn for us. I'm going to fire my laser, exactly. Charging up my laser. Next turn, we are getting our 2 laser pulses back, and that should be enough to kill. Well, it's not going to be because they have shield. They're gaining 6 shield. Shield doesn't go away fully after each turn. It halves. So we actually are going to have a problem very shortly. Which is fine. I guess. Not really. It should be okay. So we're going to wait for the shield to go away. That does mean that Beam Sweep is coming back, and that's not ideal. We have a ton of cards coming back next turn that I don't really want or care about. Okay, mistakes have been made. I'm going to play this. This is like a power, but each power has something called an upkeep that you need to do in order for the power to stay active. So this one requires us to play at least 1 attack per turn. So I'm going to play this. I'm going to play a singular attack. It's going to do nothing, to be clear. It's doing 5 damage. He has 6 shields, so this is not doing anything. It's lowering the shield, at least. This game already looks cool and complex, and this is just the start. Yeah, I hope that I'm doing an okay job of explaining it. I feel like I'm not, but I'm doing my best here. I am going to get rid of 1 there, and I guess I'll put it to energy. We don't really need resources right now. That's what I'm noticing. Okay, so you're going to do 6 damage this turn and ignite 3. I'm going to prevent that with my barrier here. We're going to gain 6 shield, cost us 3 energy and a mass. And then honestly, I definitely do not need this barrier card, so I'm going to get rid of it. And then next turn, you're super dead. You stand no chance, you nerd. All right, security drone, prepare to get blasted. Catalyst Pulse, when you play it, it makes all pulse cards do +1 damage for the rest of the turn. By the way, one of the nice things about lasers that I don't think I fully explained is that they have this ability called precision, which is how I'm targeting individual pieces here. It's not going to matter because they're going to die from this, but it is important to know. Get wrecked. All right. After every fight, you get money, and you get to add a card. And then after elite fights and stuff, you get to usually get some type of equipment. Cards are added based on the equipment that you have on your ship. So this card, for example, is rare, and it's unique to lasers. So this will not show up on like a flak cannon or a railgun or something. Whereas this is like an anti-air thing. This will usually not show up on anything but some type of other piece of equipment that's similar to this. So let's take a look at our cards. I already think I'm going to go for this. This is called Harness Strike. It's a power, and it says that every time we play a laser or an ion attack, we get 1 shield. 1 shield is not an incredible amount, but it's pretty helpful. This says gain 6 shield and 1 shield duration, which means that shields are not halved after every turn. I don't know that I've ever seen this card. Equivalence. Gain 1 mass for every 2 energy you spend this turn. We don't spend a whole lot of energy. I feel like this will just junk up my deck. And then PDC Burst is good. It's very useful for when you start fighting people with missiles. But honestly, we haven't seen anyone with missiles first, or yet. This is just the first fight, I guess. Might be worth grabbing in the future. Anti-air, what else will you be fighting in space? Yeah, so flak is actually really cool. The second ship specializes in flak, and it has, rather than this doing 4 damage and then having other ways to increase it, flak usually does between some damage amount and some other damage amount. So like, for example, I think the base flak gun does between 2 and 5, if I remember correctly. And if you get that number up to 5, you shred their hull, and it makes it so your minimum damage is now increased by 1. So flak has an interesting playstyle where you want to go all out, and the more you can increase their shred value, the more damage you end up doing. It's a really fun style of play. I'm going to grab that, though. The problem with flak, though, is it's not precision. So you're just kind of firing and hoping that you're going to hit something useful. All right, sector gateway, neutral. After we breach the blockade, multiple ships try to make a run and exit the system. As we mix in with a group of civilian vessels, the Starkin gunships break off pursuit and focus on keeping the fleeing ships in. This is one of our crew members, Rin Saido. Incoming message request, Captain. It's impossible to isolate the source with so many ships grouped together. Greetings, Captain. Impressive skills you've shown there. I could use the services of a bold freelancer such as yourself.
Hello there.
Hey, Benjamin. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm a data broker by trade, willing to offer a generous reward in exchange for some valuable intel. I need to gather data on the strength of the ships in this sector, and by the looks of it, this isn't the last fight you'll get yourself into. Tell me about it. Send me your combat logs after 6 combat encounters, and I'll transfer 150 credits on delivery. Oh, and Captain, pick a weapon from my reserves while you're at it. You'll need all the firepower you can get. Consider it an investment in your future. Okay. So let's see what we got. We have Ion. Ion makes it so you do shield damage, and the more Ion you build up on a ship, the more pips get removed from their cards. So it's a pretty interesting thing. It does not do direct damage, unfortunately. Still sick, and I have 1 day left to learn for an exam that I really can't fail. Oh my god. I'm so sorry to hear that. Man, getting sick around exam time is not good. Stress is on full charge, I bet. Can you see if you can get the, like a makeup test or pushed off somehow? They might require like a doctor's note or something, though. This says deal 8 ionize on shield break, disable target equipment for 2 turns, and its precision. That's really good. Drawn attack from your cooldown pile cannot return itself. That's also very good. And also Ion works with that card we got that gives us shield every time we use a laser or an ion. Check out Beam Laser. Cutting Beam. Deal 3 damage and ignite 3. Repeat the attack at the start of each turn. However, you sustain 1 heat per turn. Duration 3 turns. That's good, but scary. I don't want to build up heat since I don't have a way to dissipate it. On this ship, at least, some ships start with like a radiator that gives you cards that dissipate heat. Swift Charge. Add 3 blink cards to your hand. Any blink cards you cannot hold in your hand are added to your draw pile instead. Blink says deal 2 damage, transient, and precision. I've never seen this card before. Since the beginning of this, they make the exam as hard as possible, so it's unlikely. Since the beginning of the semester, you might be able to get a makeup test. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Some teachers are like a lot more reasonable than you might think, is my experience in school. Even the ones that are kind of jerks, sometimes they're more reasonable than you might think. I don't know what transient means. My guess is that it means that it goes away after you use it, but then there's already the keyword deplete, which means that. So maybe this means like if you don't use it, it goes away. I'm not sure. Deal 3 damage, -1 cooldown for the next attack played this turn. I'm going to try this because I've never seen this before and it sounds interesting. They just straight up want people to fail. Yeah. Some professors are like that, but I find that the majority, even the ones that seem kind of jerky, are usually not like that. So, I mean, it can't hurt to ask, you know? A few moments later, a transport container emerges from somewhere in the group of ships headed for your location. You pry it open in the cargo bay after a secured, a little typo there, security scan, and pick up its contents. Have your crew install the weapon and proceed. Okay, so I've been trying to keep the complexities down as much as I can. I'm probably not doing a good job, but we do have this menu right here, okay? And essentially, what it's showing us is we have crew members that are on specific pieces of equipment. We've got extra spaces. I forgot to take a perk up here. I'm dumb. But yeah, what it's telling us is we have another space for an attachment, another space for a utility hardpoint, a space for like missiles, and we have 2 spots for crew members that we don't currently have. Well, I'm not that sick that I can't write it. I think they only allow it if you are like hospital sick. Yeah, you have to be probably indisposed in some way, or like bedridden. So if you're not, yeah, you probably can't get it, unfortunately. How's the game? This game's great. I accidentally started when I didn't mean to, so I'm missing a relic here. And I'm also playing a ship I didn't want to play. But it's fine. It's a great game. This upgrades the amount of power that we have per turn. So like if I upgraded this, I could then get 4 ordnance per turn. And then these upgrade the capacity of each different type of resource here. So if I upgraded the capacity, I could have 5 slots, meaning I could take 2 out of energy, put them into ordnance, and get 5 per turn. But we don't have enough money to do anything with that yet, so let's just keep moving. Our quest that we've been given is to fight 6 enemies, so we kind of want to look out for these little crosshairs. It's fine, everything on fire. Yeah, great comic. Also understand the sentiment. There's also a relationship system in this game, so you can see that we're pretty hated by the Solari and the Deadweights, but we're kind of neutral with Starkin, and we're straight up allied with free roamers. So that has consequences based on the map. Like if we were to go to this conflict zone, more than likely we would be finding someone that's like a free roamer that's being attacked by someone, and we would we'd be given the offer to help them, and they might like provide backup since we're allied. Whereas if we go to a blue spot, we're almost guaranteed to get a combat because these guys hate our guts. And if we were to go to like a blue space station like this, they're not going to let us in. So a little bit of complexity around the map. Excuse me. I think that we should go over this way. We're neutral with the Starkin, and this is a space station that gives us an opportunity to heal and also to buy stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is make my way to here, then probably here, go like this to get here. These are elite fights. They give better rewards. How hard is it to make them like you? Hard to say. There are events that let you improve or decrease standing. Like if I went to this elite combat with this neutral party, I'd probably be given the option to do one of 2 things. And the second thing is probably to attack them and make them hate me more. So I don't think I want to do that. So we're going to avoid this entire spot right here. But I think we're going to go this way, then use a fuel to go here, to the space station, and then move on to this elite combat. So enough talking. Let's see what we got. Oh, one more thing. So the crew abilities are, you use them by using morale. You get some amount of morale every time you move on the map. So currently we're getting 3, but there's events that can increase that or decrease that. All right, deadweight conflict zones are impossible to police with the limited resources of the local factions. A deadweight ship has locked in on a drive signature and is approaching from starboard. Okay, well, I'm going to destroy them. I think that the different factions, by the way, have different ships and cards available to them. So that's something to watch out for. You're going to do a laser pulse in 1 turn, and you're going to remove shield duration for me, which doesn't matter because I don't have any. If it's already at 0, have your shield instead. Okay, annoying. Stop that. Let's see what we got here. We don't have enough mass to play that, unfortunately. We're not going to for a while. I think here's what we do. We play a target lock to do 1 more damage for each attack. Then we attack with a quick pulse on this laser pulse. It's going to reduce the cooldown of our next attack on the turn. We play this. Next turn, you're almost dead. We're getting 3 to play the laser pulse. We're going to kill that. A-okay. And then I think... Let's see what we got in our deck. I think that we take 1 out of here and put 1 into the mass. And then we end our turn. I would love to get Harness Strike up and running, but it's very expensive. Okay. Kind of a waste of conservation, but it comes back in 3 turns, so it's fine. Get rid of that. We do not need the barrier for at least 3 turns. And it comes back on a 2-turn cooldown, so screw that. And I think we keep things the way we have them. Okay. Same thing here. Don't need it. Now, I would like to play this. That gets us out of our deck and also gives us shield whenever we attack. I don't have a strong reason to attack currently. Okay. It's going to cost 3 energy. And we'll have 5 to spend. So we ditch this laser pulse. Okay. We end our turn. We're going to draw 1 card, probably ditch it immediately. Absolutely don't need you. They have an in-game tutorial. Yes, there's an entire prologue that explains everything very well. I probably should have played it, but again, I kind of accidentally went into a run. I didn't mean to do that. But here's what we're going to do. Okay, this says all pulse cards played this turn deal +1 damage. Shit, you're not pulse cards. All right, there goes my awesome smart plan. I still think we do it, though. Let's target you.
Shields up, Captain.
We'll play you. Transient. Remove from battle when played or discarded. Yep, okay, so it means exactly what I thought it did. Oh, it is increasing the damage. No, that's from our passive. Unfortunate. It is a laser, though, so it'll increase our shield. And we do have exactly enough to kill this thing. Now, the problem is I got rid of all our shield cards, and he is going to attack me, but it looks like we're getting a barrier next turn, so we should be fine. I absolutely should have moved around the allocation here, though. Okay, so conversation. I mean, conservation. Words. I'm saying words. We remove the energy because we're about to spend a bunch. We play Quick Pulse. We play Laser Pulse, and you're dead. Easy done. If there are any questions you have, by the way, if I did a poor job of explaining something, which I'm sure that I did, please feel free to ask, and I'll be very happy to try and explain something. I think it's a fantastic idea to get a PDC burst at this point, just because I don't know when we're going to be encountering missiles, but missiles are rough. Speechant. Okay. Let's see what going here does. It should give us a chance to help one of our allies. Okay. An unarmed free roamer civilian ship is being attacked. By the way, these are different with each ship that you run. One sec. I have to... My cats are doing. They're trying to destroy something. I will be back in just a second. Sorry about that. My cat was shredding apart a box. No, thank you. Don't do that. All right. So we can ignore the request for help, which will potentially reduce our relations. I don't see why we'd want to do that. So let's save our ally. Give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry. We're actually going to run an ad real quick. Just so we disable pre-rolls for an hour. So don't worry, you won't miss anything. I'm not going to play anything here. We're just going to listen to 3 minutes of music, and we'll be right back. Please, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat, and I will answer them as best as I can. Be right back. All right, ads are a go. are back. So, first things first, we do not need this missile card at any point during this fight. They do not have missiles. They've got a laser. That begs the question, should I just play it because this gets depleted? I think not in the first turn, but maybe later. This is not a very good turn for us. I think what I'm going to do is attack there. And just remove this. I should have played it. That's dumb. If you discard a card, it goes on cooldown anyways, and that was a free-to-play card, so not the smartest idea. We'll do this. Honestly, Quantic, you should feel ashamed. You've been playing against Storm all your free time recently. It's your fault. I'm just fighting words, my friend. I'm glad that you're enjoying it, and good use of the emote there. I don't think anyone's used that one yet. But yeah, I'm really glad you're enjoying the game, and I apologize for your free time going out the window. All right, we don't have enough damage to destroy that, so what we're going to do is play a barrier. This comes back in 3 turns, so I'm just going to ditch it. We're going to play a Harness Strike. I said we're going to play a Harness Strike. It's doing exactly 6 damage, and we have 6 shield, so that's fine. Why don't we just save our Laser Pulse? Okay, no damage off. Uh-oh. You switched it up on me, you little cheater. Okay, not a problem. We can deal with this. Target lock. We quick pulse.
You are now shielded.
We blast it. Get out of here. Do the cards you get on your first turn random, or the cooldowns and cards roll over to the next battle? They completely cool down, and then they're random at the start of every battle. Okay. I'm going to take this opportunity to get rid of this. Ah, I forgot that it does damage. Completely forgot. There's no missile in the air, just this damage. Good to know. All right, and our resources are in a kind of messy spot here. But I think we're okay. And we can always use morale if we want to. Because we get 3 back and we're currently full. Free time and the wallet are hurting? True. Okay, you have shield now, so it's not a great time to attack you, unfortunately. So I tell you what. We do this, we do that. We gain a heat, not a big deal. We're gonna get rid of it anyways. We end our turn. Okay, now you only have 2 shield, and we have a ton of attack cards in our hand. So here is what we do. We play Catalyst Pulse, excuse me. Yeah, but fortunately you got your pay today. Let's go. Hey Muffin, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. General Kenobi. Okay, so I think we can actually kill here.
Enemy shields down.
I'm doing well, thanks for asking. You're dead? Get out of here. Okay, what do we get? Ooh, another Swift Charge. How's the list? I actually made some progress, finally. I watched 3 episodes of It Invaded, and that show's pretty cool. The main character is really interesting. Okay, Grid Fire. I've never seen this card before. If missiles are incoming, take down up to 3 enemy missiles, else deal 2 damage 3 times with no VFX. So obviously that's got to be worked on later. But that seems really good. It's very expensive, though. But I'm going to grab that. We'll move on. So I would like to point out, the rewards you're offered, like I said, are based on the equipment that you have. And you only have... you only have a certain amount of slots for your equipment. So, for example, if we take 2 more from this pulse laser, we will never get offered any more cards for this pulse laser. If we take 1 more for this, we'll never get offered any more cards for that. You mean It Invaded? You heard it invaded. Yes, that's exactly what I meant. What did I say? Sorry, I must have said it wrong. But yes, that is the one I'm talking about. It's very cool so far. Okay, so I think I don't like spending money right before an event, so we won't. We'll move here and hope that we're not getting attacked. Everything seems quiet. The sensors are not picking up anything in this region of space. Sir, orbital telemetry sensors are returning patterns that indicate an artificial, regular-shaped surface. I've seen this pattern before on stealth-coded ships and should be able to track its location. Okay. Upon closer inspection of the area, thermal sensors reveal a small amount of waste heat being emanated. That's a ship that doesn't want to be found. What do you want to do, Captain? ID as an identification. You're making the D sound very weak. So it's talking about id as in the psychological term. You've got what? Id, ego, and whatever the third one is. I don't remember. Superego. So it's not ID, if that's what you're saying. It's id. As in you're invading the mind of someone. You read it as ID, I see. I did too at first, but then when I started watching it and it was all about like diving into people's minds, I was like, id. Got it. Like, it could also be called ego invaded, but they're not going into the ego, they're going into the id. Okay, we're going to investigate. We're probably going to get attacked, which is not ideal. That's an anime? It looks interesting. Yeah. I saw the first 3 episodes and it was very cool, very extremely dark, like super dark. It's about people invading the mind of serial killers to prevent them from murdering people. Messed up. I don't know what it is you're trying to accomplish here, Captain, but mind your business and be on your way. This is nothing worth dying for. Difficult combat. I can't mess with this for now. Okay. We're going to do a difficult combat. That's okay. I'm a little worried since I have not upgraded my reactor at all.
Incoming missile.
Oh boy. You're shooting me before I got a chance to do anything, you little piece of garbage. How dare you? Also, the music is bumping all of a sudden. Dude, we're so cooked. Okay. Okay, we got this. You've hacked and put a garbage card in my deck, and I hate you for it. To detective manga. Yes. Okay, we're going to explode that missile.
Enemy missile intercepted.
You might join me on the journey. Hey, Libby Ding. Quite good. Yeah, from what I've seen so far, it's very good. Dude, this music is, like, seriously bumping. Here's what we do, because I'm taking damage. We play your ability. We get this. You keep hearing about this game. Is it easy, though? I hate most roguelike games because they feel hard to progress through. Is it easy? Is it easy? That's a hard question to answer. It depends on how much you like strategy games. I would say once you know what you're doing, it's not super difficult unless you're actively seeking out like elite battles, like what we're fighting here. But I wouldn't say it's super incredibly difficult, and it's not. It does have some roguelite elements, but you can absolutely beat it on your first run, and I have. So it's not incredibly difficult, if that helps. And feel free to ask more questions if I didn't explain very well. Because I'd be happy to answer. Okay, let's see. Let's use a good old Imperial tactic and just ram them if everything else fails. That would be great. Quite the backlog of anime. What is the name of this anime you guys are talking about? It's called id Invaded. So ID invaded, as in id, the part of your brain, or your psychology, I guess. These ships look like So Sword of the Stars 2. I haven't played that one, but I believe you. Imperial Tactics is more like an orc tactic. That's true, too. I think it's both. Did a demon just scream at you because they disagree that you said this game is beatable? That was Limmy Ding using a sound effect over on the Twitch side. I don't know if that's why they did it, but that's a fun sound effect. Okay, so let's get back to the game. We're going to be taking... Missiles fire at least one turn later, so that's not a huge concern at the moment. We are going to be taking 3 to 7 damage. I activated our passive so that every time we play a pulse, or a laser card, I should say, we get a shield. So we're going to be getting 2 because I'm playing both of these. And then we can mitigate the rest with another ability. So here we go. Quick pulse. We're going to be shooting this because that's going to be doing damage frequently. Okay. Now we put up an additional shield. We're probably going to block that, and I'll spend some energy to get rid of that out of my deck. Okay. That's a strong first turn. So let's end and see what happens. Sword of the Stars 2, the greatest, most broken 4X ever made. A heartbreaking story, really. I like 4X games, but much with any other sandbox or open world type game, I get very distracted very easily, and I end up not getting very far in them. Okay. Let's see. We've got a missile coming next turn. This is not a great hand for us, if I'm being totally honest. We're going to play the barrier for sure. That means we can't play really anything else. This has a huge cooldown, but I'm not going to be able to play it anytime soon, so I say we get rid of it. We keep these 3 cards. We're going to be drawing 2 more. We're getting Catalyst. No, we already have Catalyst Pulse. We're getting what? Laser Pulse and Grid Fire. Okay, Grid Fire is coming at a perfect time. So let's end our turn.
We've been hit, Captain.
But yeah, the front of their ships is indeed designed to ram, so yeah, I guess they do it frequently. I think the Imperial ships do ram if they're out of options. But it's usually not a first choice, if I remember correctly. All right. Let's see what's happening here. You're going to be flacking us. You're going to be shooting 3 missile volleys at us. That's okay, I think, because we should be getting Grid Fire if we use enough of these cards. Oh no, now the YouTube chat is recommending use that will hurt your wallet. Okay. We don't need the shield because we're going to destroy this flak barrage. So here's what we do. Target lock, conservation, shit. Okay. That's okay. Get blasted. Stop hacking my garbage, you piece of crap. And we don't need this barrier anytime soon, so get rid of it. That way we're almost... No, in fact, we are guaranteed to get the Grid Fire that we need to destroy this volley. So we will end our turn.
Incoming missile.
Okay, we have 3 missiles coming at us, which is fine because this kills exactly 3. Get out of here, you nerd.
Enemy missile intercepted.
Love that. Okay. Now, you're blasted. Get out of here. Stop hacking me. You're free now. Our base ability with this this ship is every 6 attack costs 0 ordnance, so we can use this. Shoot that. Good. Do we need this? No. Or at least probably not. Okay. I should have kept that. No, it's okay, because we've got this one now. Okay, so here's what we do. Quick Pulse, Laser Pulse, no missiles for you. Next turn, you're getting Flak Barrage back. Why is the camera suddenly so far away from your ship? Wasn't it much closer? Yes. I think it zoomed out when I shot all those missiles down. I think it didn't zoom back. That's probably a bug, if I had to guess. Okay. Unfortunately, next turn is not going to be great for us. We're getting 2 cards back, getting Grid Fire and Laser Pulse. That's fine. Can we kill this turn? That's 5 damage. That's 3 damage. The answer is yes, we can kill if we decide to use some more morale. I think we don't need to. I think we take it slow, we stop using our morale. So we're going to do this. At most, we'll take... No, we can't even take any damage because we've got shield left over from our lasers. Blast you. End turn. Yeah, it's. I think it's stuck zoomed out because of the Grid Fire that we shot. Either way, though, you're dead. Get out of here. You nerd. Difficult battle my foot. All right, what do we got? Blinding Pulse. Deal 4 damage. Next enemy attack deals minus 50%. That's pretty good. Very expensive. Deal 3 damage. Ignite 3. If enemies overheated, deal double damage. We have no other way to do heat damage. I'm also noticing we're getting 2 options for this one for some reason. Use the morale. They don't need that. A gun will hold them in line. It's a very Imperial Guard way of thinking. Okay. Charge barrier, gain shield. It's too expensive. Gain 4 shield, then draw a shield card from your draw pile. If your draw succeeds, add 2 more shield. It's pretty cool. I don't think I need it, though, to be totally honest. If missiles are incoming, destroy the closest one enemy missile, deals 2 damage, return this card to your hand, it costs 1 more. Got 3 charges. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Do we need it? That's on a 4-turn cooldown? We might. We might need that. We'll grab it. All right. Sir, I was able to patch up our hull with a little... What? Able to patch up our hull a little... Oh, sorry. A little with some of the salvage we took off that ship. So my brain melted right there. Sorry about that. So yeah, each of these characters has an ability to do something. For example, this character has a percentage chance. Don't know what it is, but they have a percentage chance to repair our hull damage after combat encounters. This one has a chance to start combat with 3 of each resource, plus 3, I should say. This one has a chance to spot ambushes and get the initiative in combat encounters. So the characters you have on your ship do matter, and you can get more as you go along. Okay, I think we upgrade our reactor. That way we have more energy, and I think we put it into ordnance, because I'm feeling like I want to fire more often. Let's use a fuel, which we have 4 of, to go onto this yellow track. Right there. You were hailed by a maintenance ship that's further ahead of your flight path. It offers to service your ship equipment for a price. I don't need that. Thank you. Okay, let's go here. An allied free roamer gunship has, a little typo there, has detected the presence of a hostile in your general area. As you are in direct firing range, you are being asked to engage the enemy ship. The allied gunship will provide long-distance fire support. Absolutely. So that means every once in a while they're going to shoot like missiles and stuff. Okay. You are shooting me immediately. And unfortunately, I don't have a way to stop that, which is not ideal. Not a great starting hand. You plan on playing Heroes of Might and Magic on stream in the near future? Probably not. Why, is there a new Heroes of Might and Magic game coming out? This is a rough first turn. I think that we play this to get rid of it. We play this to shoot this. We've got 2 additional energy. Remove that, put that there. And then we use some morale to get some shield to block this attack that's coming in. Okay, we exactly blocked it.
Enemy firewall is up.
Lucky. Oh boy, another not great hand. Nah, but seeing the video of the Heroes-like game made me wonder. Songs of the Siren? That was pretty good. That was a fun game. One you uploaded like a few days ago? Yeah. I know exactly what one you're talking about. We're in trouble here. What to do about it? We got to get rid of this. We got to get rid of that. I want this desperately, but I don't have room for it, so we got to get rid of that. Now, we play this. We shoot this. Twice. That's no longer an issue. Unfortunately, we don't have a way to get this fully down, and we can't use the shield again, so we're taking damage here. And that's a bummer. Ouch. Okay. Our next attack costs no ordnance, which is great. We're going to play target lock. I'm gonna blast you here. I'm gonna get rid of one of you. I'm going to end my turn.
No, God! No, God,
We were
please,
hacked.
no! No!
Exactly.
No!
We do not like taking damage. Okay. It's fine, because you're dead. I'm annoyed you shot me, but you deserve all the death that you just got. Booster Pulse. Deal 4 damage. Laser cards cost -1 ordnance this turn. Very expensive. If unshielded, gain 4 shield, otherwise gain 1 shield duration. I could not care less. Deal 6 damage at Ignite. I don't care.
Skill issue.
Gain 4 ordnance, sustain 1 heat, and then lose up to 4 on the turn. That's fine in desperate situations. I think we go Booster Pulse. Soon I would like to stop grabbing cards and start getting money. I probably should have done that there because we're about to hit a space station. So I tell you what, we're going to use some fuel to get one more combat out of the way. Yeah. So that we have money when we go to that space station. Deal 3 to 6 damage, 10% chance to discard an enemy attack card for every hull point damage dealt. We're getting attacked on the first turn. I'm seeing... Here's the problem. I'm definitely seeing that we don't have enough defensive cards. It's not great. You don't need shield if you have enough gun to destroy the enemy faster than it can shoot back. True. Okay, so we do conservation. We do catalyst pulse to make all of our lasers do extra damage for the turn. We do another laser pulse. We do a swift charge. We do one of these. We get some more freaking energy. Boom. Boom. Okay. Great. Grid fire we're going to keep for now. We don't need that much. We need this more. Enter. Okay. Not a very good hand for us. We're going to get rid of grid fire. We're going to get rid of barrier. That's fine. We'll play it. I don't feel great about it, though. Enter. Ooh, 1 sec. Get banned, bot. You nerd. Okay. What do we got here? We gotta kill this freaking missile.
Enemy missile is down.
Okay. We quick pulse. Destroy that. We save the barrier for next turn. We end our turn. You've got shield, so not a great turn to attack you. That's fine. We're simply going to play barrier.
Shields up, Captain.
We're going to play harness strike. We're going to remove that, put that there. And we'll save our attack. No, we can't save our attack. If we save our attack, we lose our powers, so I'm going to waste it. Bummer. But at least we kept our power up. Okay. You still have shield. It's not great. But I think we have enough to kill you. This makes all lasers do 1 additional damage.
Shielding in hand.
Yeah, you're dead. Get out of here. Easy, though. Okay. I have to be honest, I don't care about any of these cards. I'd rather have the 15 buckaroonies. I don't think we have enough money to go to this space station. There's another one over here. It's going to cost us a bunch of fuel to get there, though. We need 1, 2, 3. So we need to buy fuel at the space station. So let's go here. Starkin station up ahead, Captain. Ready to dock on your word. Dock. We're going to buy fuel. That's non-negotiable. We're going to have our crew booze it up. And let's enter the hangar. See what they got. Don't think I can afford anything. Okay. Shield fortifier. Gain 6 shield plus 1 for each fortified card played up to a maximum of 12. So expensive. Okay, heavy flak. We don't have room for flak. I think we can remove this and sell it if we wanted to, but I'm liking it so far. Flak is pretty cool though. Deal 4 to 4 damage, deals +2 max, +1 minimum per enemy shred. Pretty good. Okay. Already got one of you. Coil gun. Coil guns are cool. Deal 6 damage, sustain 3 heat. Deal 6 damage on equipment destroyed, disable a random equipment for 2 turns. Pretty strong. Very expensive. We don't have a way to manage our heat at the moment, unfortunately. Deal laser hull damage, apply a tag status effect, plus 35% missile damage on enemy for 2 turns. That's a cool combo between lasers and missiles, but we don't have missiles. Every third missile fired in a single turn increases damage by 1 for missiles from this equipment. Neat. Repair 1 hull for every 6 mass spent. Can't repair over the hull value you started with. Are there alien races in this or just humans? There are aliens. I've only seen like 2 other alien races, but one of the ships starts with another type of alien race. Add 1 card slot at the start of combat. Seems strong. Can't afford it, and I'm upset about that. Okay, so I looked for no reason. Screw you. Alright. Thanks for nothing, jerk. And we could go here to add or remove cards. I don't think I want to. I'm pretty happy with our deck so far. Now let's move on. Going to go to an elite fight after this. An allied free roamer gunship has detected the presence of a hostile in your general area. As you are in direct... Oh, we saw this one already. Okay, fire support. Okay, you are an ion ship. Ion ships are very annoying. Every 6 ionize you get, you remove a pip from something. Meaning, like, it's going to remove our... how much energy we get per turn, which is frustrating. Let's see, what can we do here? I think that we can do enough damage to take out the laser pulse. Assuming we have enough resources. Which we do. So, do that. Use the morale. Get out of here. I don't care about that, so I'm going to get rid of it. Oh my god, not a good turn for us. You don't have missiles, so we'll get rid of that. I will use the barrier, just so you're not reducing our energy cost. And I don't think we need that right now. What we really need is mass. Okay, so that prevented the ionize. We love that. We play Harness Strike. We remove 1 from you, put it here. We play Conservation. We play Booster Pulse. Shoot this. We shoot that.
Shielding enhanced.
I should have done that in the reverse order. That's my mistake. And we end turn. Now, we might be in trouble this turn. Nice missile. Yeah, because we have 8 damage coming. Move this and this. Play this.
Shielding enhanced.
We're getting 5 back, so that's fine. We play this. We shoot this. We shoot it again. Shoot it again. Now we're okay. We're going to fully block this. I guess we would have fully blocked it even without shooting that 1,000 times, but it's fine. Okay. You're going to die. Get bodied. Scrape. Ah, yes. A nice plan. Thank you. Deal 4 damage, ignite 3, apply 1 coolant loss for each point of heat added by this attack. I don't know what coolant loss is. Ooh, reduce heat dissipation by 1 for each stack. That's definitely a way to get their heat damage up. That's kind of fun. We don't really have any other way to do heat. Oh. Shoot it, and then again and again until it stops moving, and when it's not moving, shoot it 3 more times. True. Lasers do not have ammo, so keep shooting them. Okay, we'll grab Scrape. I don't think it's a smart idea, to be honest, but I want to play with it because I haven't seen that card before. By the time your crew is finished gathering any useful salvage from enemy wreckage, the combat log transfer is complete. So we finished that quest that we were given at the beginning. We got 150 buckaroonies. Thank you for your services. As per agreement, the funds have been transferred. Until we meet again, Captain. Judging by the time between the data transfer and the incoming message, the data broker's ship should be within scanner range, but our sensors are not picking anything up. Interesting. We are about to fight an elite combat, so... Man, I wanted to save our money for the space station, but we are probably going to need to use it here. I tell you what, 150, we get some more mass per turn. Elite combat, here we come. You come across an advanced combat vessel. Its mission is to enforce Solari law and secure control of the region. The ship identifies you as being in violation of Solari-controlled space and is engaging combat protocols. Okay. I will be going. Wish you luck and good night. Night, Yashimanaki Bobbies. Thanks so much for being here. I hope you sleep well. Okay. What are you doing? Draw and play an improvised flak every turn after receiving hull damage. I hate this combat. It's so annoying. It punishes you for attacking, which is rough. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Because I tell you what, we're going to play all our cards.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Exactly. Going to use this. We're going to shoot this. PDC burst, sorry. Boom. Okay, and we are taking damage if I don't do this. We're probably, possibly still taking damage if they high roll. But what can you do? Now, every turn from now on, if we do damage to this jerk, he's going to be shooting us with improvised flak. It's quite annoying, and I hate it, but it's what's going to happen, okay? So let's think about this very carefully before we do anything. Boy. Okay, we have no defensive cards, so we're just going to take damage. Because this is shooting at us. If we do nothing, we take damage. If we shoot it to destroy it, we're going to take damage from this. This is more damage, but this gets us somewhere if we attack. So I tell you what, get rid of you. We're going to do it. Okay, you're destroyed. Great. And we might as well attack again. And we want to get rid of this improvised flak, because it's going to be annoying. Ouch. Okay, luckily it low rolled. If it does above 6, we get shredded, and that increases the minimum amount of damage that the flak does until it goes away. So if you start getting hit by a lot of flak, it makes it so they do a lot more damage in a short amount of time. It's rough. So play this. We play this. We play this. Boom. Boom. That was not the right thing to play because it was free. That was a waste. Unfortunate. Okay. This guy's cooked. You don't need this. Don't need this. We'll want to keep one of them. The real question is, do we attack this turn? I think the answer is no. I think we save. Okay. Now, boom. Boom. You're dead. You just don't know it. Oh my god, you're not dead. Uh-oh. That's fine.
Shielding enhanced, Captain.
That's A-okay. You thought it shoots back when you shoot it, but if it's at the end of the turn, it's a bit more manageable. Yes, you're exactly right. Okay. You're dead? Yeah, if it shot back as soon as you shot it, that would be rough. Okay, we got our first item, hacking module, trace router. Gain 1 damage for 1 turn for each enemy hacked blocked by security. Okay, we don't have a hacking module. Unfortunate. Paired pulse. Deal 3 damage 2 times. That's pretty good. Thank you, Benjamin. Appreciate you. Fire 1 infrared pulse for every heat dissipation point. Sustain 1 coolant loss for every pulse fired. Don't want that. Thinking of getting Death Stranding Director Edition on Steam? Have you seen gameplay of that before, Muffin? Have the normal version on Epic, but you don't like it. Yeah, I understand. Is it on sale or something? Okay. We're going to go here, 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 and then here. That's going to be all our fuel. You have too many points, you have to spend some. Fair enough. I really have to come up with more stuff for you guys to spend it on. It's hard, though. 67k, yeah. Yikes. Captain, permission to report. Our scanners are picking up signs of combat up ahead. Solari unarmed ship is being attacked by a deadweight gunship. The civilian's hull integrity is critical. Okay, so we have a chance to improve our reputation here. If we are to intervene in time, our only option is to fire on the attacking ship and draw its attention. Firing our weapons without initiating combat protocols first will leave our ship at a disadvantage in the upcoming fight. Okay, I mean, they're still gonna hate us, but I'll try. This does mean that the fight is automatically going to be harder, though, which is a bit rough. Oh, boy. Not good. Maybe some interactable on the bottom of the stream that you can spend points on? Maybe. I don't know. I kind of don't want to, like... I don't want to clutter up the stream because gameplay is what you guys are here for. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about it. Sure. I just realized that wasn't a bug earlier. That was apparently me. I can control the camera. That's very neat. I had no idea that that was the case. Death Stranding is a game that I never wanted, but one of my friends ordered something and by mistake. He got a copy for PS4 and gave it to me. I just have no interest in Death Stranding. I wish I did, because I really like... oh man, I'm blanking on his name. But I like all of his other games that I've played. Like all of the Metal Gear Solid series. But yeah, Death Stranding just didn't seem interesting to me. No idea what else. More audio. Yeah. Never played it. Seems slow, too slow for me. Yeah. Great game. The soundtrack is amazing. I didn't know that. Okay. Hopefully we don't take damage, but we're probably going to. Great walking simulator. That's why I wasn't interested in it, because it seemed like all you do is walk around. Brother said the music is great. Good to know. I've never heard that before. Okay, so we have 6 points to play with. We can definitely kill that. So let's do that. Okay. We're going to need that next turn. I think that's fine. Let's end our turn.
Incoming missile.
It's not slow. It feels slow, but you're always doing something. Huh. Okay. Let's destroy that missile.
Enemy missile is down.
Don't need this. Don't need that. Might check it out. You have a lot of other games that I guess I'm more interested to play. Yeah, backlogs are crazy, dude. It's so hard to find time to play games. You have about 60 hours in it, and it was about mid-late game. Wow. Long game. Okay. I think we can kill here. Do this. Catalyst
Shields
pulse.
up, Captain.
Double. Do that. I am stupid. I could have killed with this. I wanted to do as much damage as possible. Whoops, I got greedy with it. It's fine, it doesn't matter. We're still going to kill. You're playing very slow. You're taking very unoptimal routes. I see. It's fun that it gives you the option to do that, though. Unoptimal routes are more fun. Agreed. Also, fuck snow without upgrades. This is a way to get our heat up. Draw 2 support cards. All support cards cost 1 less mass this turn. Go beam sweep. Drains stamina and slows you down. Yuck. Okay. Oh, we had a soft lock there. I was going to be upset. Sir, I was able to patch up our hull. Thank you. All right. We want to go to the space station, so let's go this way. The ship's infrared sensors detect a large heat spike not too far from our current position, possibly from a recent battle or a reactor malfunction. Okay, the coordinates have been added to the map. Huh. The only thing I saw from my brother is that by sneaking by the shadow monsters is really hard. Or he made it look hard. Alright, let's dock and see if we can buy some stuff. We're out of fuel, by the way. Hail, Captain. It's rare to see a friendly face around here these days. Let us patch up your ship a little. That's nice. Thank you. Alright, what do you got in the hangar? A maintenance bay. Lets us heal in combat. Radiator. I don't think I care. Here's reactor boost. +1 reactor power. Ship is not overheated on turn end. That sounds useful. Zip lines help a ton. You could just zoop on across the snow, but you have to set it up unless some other player did it. Yeah, I saw that a lot of the game seemed to be around making ways to travel. Any attack from this weapon that deals hull damage adds 1 heat. Okay, we're starting to get the beginnings of a heat build if I grab that. Each turn you don't receive HP damage, you gain 1 random resource is also really good. I can't afford both. Gain 3 shield if you end your turn with an empty card hand. Trigger twice if unshielded. I like the idea of adding heat on our laser. $80 left, huh? I literally cannot get anything. I can sell this. $140, huh? I think we got to do this. Unfortunately, I can't afford fuel anymore, meaning we probably cannot get to that that distress point or whatever the hell they said that was. Be hard. It depends on how large the area they're in is and how armed you are. Later in game, you can just say fuck it, trigger the mini boss, kill it, and zone clear all of them for a while. Huh. Ah, what a bummer. I see an escape pod right there, but we have no fuel. We could have gotten another crew member. The cockpit is suddenly engulfed in the harsh red light of the ship's combat alarm system. What appeared to be a free roamer allied ship passing by was suddenly revealed to be a deadweight using a transponder to mask its signal. We are under attack. Boy, they get a turn off before me. Okay, luckily nothing shot me.
Missile.
I think currently your list of games are Library of Runa. I have that one, that's great. Darkest Dungeon, also great. 1 or 2 on Darkest Dungeon. Marvel Midnight Suns, looked fun, didn't play it. Some Rocket League and War Thunder. I've played both, not great at either, so I don't play them. And other random strategy games for fun like Warhammer Battle Sector and Age of Wonders Planetfall Wild Bastards. Good list. There are zones where there are permanent and temporary ones. Also, people can set up structures to help you cross the area. Ah, yes, stealth is optional. I see. Okay. First things first, we're going to blow up this missile. It looks like we're going to need grid fire next turn because you're shooting 2 missiles at me. I can't afford to do both of these. You have Darkest Dungeon 1? Nice. 2 was pretty good, but it felt very different. It was on a 90% summer sale. Nice. Okay. That's 5 green stuff, which we can afford. However, yeah, we can afford both if we do this. So, target lock, catalyst pulse, paired pulse. Okay. Remove one from here, put it there. Okay. Great game that made you rage quit so many times. Yeah. Yep. It'll do that. Okay, so we're taking 12 ionize. And I can't do much about that. What I can do, though, is blow this crap up. Okay. We're not going to need that for a while. Lost your best... It's a great game, but made me... Yeah, sorry, I read that. Lost your best squad because 3 misses and the enemy critting everything. Yeah, it's... RNG can screw your entire game. Times when they appear and are extra hard for plot reasons. Hate that part. When they appear after you burn a body. Never killed anyone, so not sure if they appear if I burn their body. As the only body ones I did were story ones. Huh.
We've been ionized.
Okay, you've screwed my resource production. Annoying. That being said, I don't think it's a huge deal. Could have done that first. You're dead. Oops. I said you're dead.
You are now shielded.
Also, you don't want to kill people or you have to burn their body or they blow up like a nuke. What? I don't want any of these cards, so I'm going to skip for money. What? Why? That was exactly my question. You can't go backwards, so we have to go this way. Can you give me fuel, please? The Death Stranding. I don't know what that means. I know that's the name of the game, but I assume it's some type of crazy thing. Notice a transport vessel along your path. The civilian ship seems online, yet completely still. By the looks of it, their heat sinks are non-functional and their reactors are overheated. Lack of a distress call makes you think this could be either be a trap or a very lucky find. Greetings, Captain. I must be the luckiest man alive for a fellow ally to run into us after a pirate ambush. Not far from here, we were targeted by some pirates. We tried outrunning them, but they hacked our heat sinks, leading to our overheated state. Luckily, a passing Solari fleet scared the pirates off. Okay, I'll try to help. Try and bypass the operations panel to control the heat sinks manually. 60% chance for 90 credits. Okay, I'll try that. I've been at this for hours now, Captain. I underestimated the complexity of this job, and I'm sorry to say this goes beyond my skills. I'm heading back. Rip. Remember returns to your ship, and you fire up your engines once more. The free roamer captain wishes you safe travels with a waning voice. The severity of the situation just now setting in on him. Sorry. I tried. Don't remember the plot. Imagine a war where the nukes are just dead bodies, not rockets. That reminds me of, a D&D TikTok I saw recently where they were arguing that werewolves, since they're immune to non-magical bludgeoning damage, that if you put them in catapults and shot them over walls and stuff, they would like do a ton of damage and then just stand up having not taken any damage and murder everything. Most dangerous place is a graveyard. True. Traversing Solari conflict zone is strictly prohibited. A patrol ship moves in to intercept. Okay. You're doing an awful lot of damage on turn 1. That's okay. We'll play this. That. This. We'll get some more resources. We'll burn you. Okay. Play a barrier. And hopefully take no damage. Not guaranteed, though. You get to experience the horror of a body that wasn't disposed on time in your prequel. Don't want to spoil it. Huh. That's the part you know. Interesting. Okay, we fully blocked. You are, however, attacking again. We don't have any shield guards. Okay. We shoot this. Good, you disabled that. Great, we love that. Get rid of you, you. We play a shield. Whole city gone. You touch the water, come back to life or something. It wasn't the water. Rain ages you. Weird game. Okay. You're dead. Easy dub. Don't want that. The poo-poo goes goo-goo when you drinks moo-moo. I think you might be lactose intolerant, my friend. Not weird once you get the plot. You're not explaining it well. I think all of Hideo Kojima's games are weird. Not in a bad way, but they're all very strange. You don't have your weakness. I think everyone is mildly lactose intolerant. Pretty sure I read that. Some are way worse than others, though. As your ship heads towards the Breachway corridor leading out of the system, its sensors pick up a large fleet of unregistered ships forming in the asteroid belt and heading towards the blockade. Heavy fighting appears to be imminent, Captain. It might seem risky, but we could use the chaos to slip by undetected. Not like we're left with too many choices by the looks of it. Suddenly, the approaching fleet launches a massive coordinated attack, wiping out half of the defending blockade force. Most of the ships are engaged in fighting as you approach, but a massive retrofitted industrial ship is breaking off its course and is heading to intercept your ship. Turn back or I'll be forced to open fire. This is no place for privateers. The people have taken matters into their own hands. Achieving an incoming hail from one of the ships, also headed for the sector exit. These ships were captured or bought by the deadweights. Their actions do not represent the will of our people. You can count on our support, Captain. Okay, cool. Yes, you were born inferior. Drink a ton of milk. You were born normal. Lactose tolerance is a buff. True. That's what I've read. The weirdest flex is being able to drink milk. Also true. We're going to take an ad break right here. Because I don't know how long this boss fight's going to take. But, yeah, this is a lot harder than anything we've fought so far. So, yeah, we'll take a quick 3-minute ad break, and we'll be right back after this. Be right back. Don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. We're just going to listen to some music. So we'll be right back. Ads are a go. Alright, we should be back now. Okay, what is happening in this freaking boss fight? Also, this ship is very cool looking. I like that you can, like, zoom in and out. I didn't realize that when I was playing last time. Make it cinematic. Really tiny compared to them? Fair enough. Okay, what are you doing here? You're upgrading your max flax damage. You're shooting flak crap at me. Raising a shield. You've got the same improvised flak. I hate you. Alright. First things first, we play our shield.
Shields up, Captain.
I think we want to save our paired pulse for later, when we can buff it. Let's do that. And I think we just end our turn here. We don't... That is a huge amount of heat damage if we can hit with that. Okay, we save it. Okay, lucked out. Next turn's going to be a problem if we don't destroy something. So let's try to destroy something. Okay, good. I think we save this in our hand. We are going to need this next turn for this missile that's about to shoot us. I tell you what, before their shield goes up, we play this. We get some energy. We shoot this twice just to get some heat up. Oh, and our 6th attack is free. All right. They dissipate 2 heat per round, which is not ideal, but that's fine. There are NPCs that also carry stuff across, and you can trade with them. Huh.
Missile launched.
That must make the world feel more lived in, which is kind of nice. Okay. We have to be careful now, because every time we do hull damage, you're going to shoot back at us. There's not much we can do at the moment, so let's just save our resources, I think. We'll get rid of that. Save some hand space. You have a bigger shooter, you need a purple ship so they don't see you? True. Or a red ship so we can move faster and just run away. What do we have coming up? A lot of stuff that's not super helpful to me in this exact moment. We'll end our turn to have their shield. Okay. Get that buff going. Got a ton of resources. You never feel alone. You have a baby on your chest that reacts to stuff. True. How could I forget? I think we're going to need both barriers next turn, unfortunately. Let's play this just to get rid of it.
Shields up, Captain.
You're blue, it's the color
Let
of
him
luck.
cook! Let him cook now!
Thank you, Lemmy.
Let him cook! I said, let him cook!
Let me cook. I got this. Okay. We're going to shoot down the missile. Great. Missile's gone. Do early access? Yeah, it is early access. You're not wrong. Okay. Barrier. We're not doing enough damage to get through the shield, unfortunately. Doesn't mean we shouldn't lower it, though.
Shielding enhanced, Captain.
Okay. Man, that means we need to save this freaking... we're not making progress here. It's rough. Regarding the early access, yeah, I understand. Understand the desire to not want to play early access. I totally get it. I think that Hooded Horse, who is the publisher of this game, though, I've only played bangers from them, so I trust that the game will get there. And honestly, it's already pretty great. Highly encourage you, if you're worried about the early access, to play the demo, because they seem to have a lot of content there. And I think it was recently updated for the upcoming Next Fest as well. But yeah, totally understand why you'd be wary of early access games. Okay, if we shoot something here, we're going to do 1 damage to them, and then we're going to activate this, which is a bit rough. We do have shield, but not a lot. So I say we do this.
Enemy shields down.
We do that. That didn't help much. Not great. We put up a barrier because we're about to get blasted. For me, it depends on how early it is. Yeah, that's a good point too. This one just came into early access, but I think it seems to me like it's got a lot of content, to be honest. Gonna make yourself some dimmer? Enjoy, Muffin. I hope you eat something nice. That's why you watch YouTube people play them? True. Okay, let's end our turn. We should be able to fully block this with no issues. There's a missile incoming, which we can blow up.
Target reached.
Okay, it looks like the ally damage didn't trigger that, which is nice. Get rid of that missile. We're not going to need this. We're already crap. We're taking damage. We damaged them with our thing that killed the missile, unfortunately. Wish there were mods for this. Would love to see some Elite Dangerous ships. Yeah. I don't know if there's plans to make mods, but that would be fun. Okay. This makes lasers cheaper, which would reduce that cost so we could play both. We're already taking damage, so the only way we can reduce damage is by trying to, Going now for real? Enjoy. We have this power that I played earlier, so whenever we play a laser or an ion attack, we get shield. So damaging right now is probably a smart idea, to be honest. So let's kill their missile system, meaning we can ditch this for a while. Let's play this to get some more energy. This is now costing no ordnance. Let's blast this twice. Okay. Good. And honestly, I don't want this, so I'm going to get rid of it. You pre-ordered No Man's Sky in your time? Yikes, dude. That is a rough one to have pre-ordered. Had to wait 8 years to play it again, lol, yeah. Then there's Zomboid since 2013. Zomboid at least feels like it has a lot of content, though. But yeah, Rimworld and Star Sector as those exceptions. Might need to check out this game for real. I encourage you to check out the demo, for sure. Because it's a lot of fun. I've been playing it a lot on my own time. I've unlocked all the ships. I accidentally went into this run with the base ship and also without choosing a relic. But some of the ships are really cool. Like I've played with the ship that does flak. That's a fun play style. I tried the hacking ship and was terrible. And then the one I wanted to try today but didn't get to was the one that plays around with a lot of heat dissipation. Okay, I think we're probably going to take damage and this is a boss, so I'd like to reduce that as much as possible. So let's use that. It's okay if we use a lot of morale in this fight since it's a boss fight. But now No Man's Sky is actually good. That's what I've heard. I've heard a lot of people say it's fantastic. But I totally understand not wanting to give it a chance, considering that, it came out in such a crappy state. We're going to reduce our mass by 1 to get more energy, since I don't think we need the mass that much at the moment. We've got a ton of shield, which sucks. This is not going to be a good turn for us. So we'll play the barrier to reduce the damage from Flak Barrage. We'll play a quick pulse to get rid of some of shield. We'll play a laser pulse for the same reason. And then we'll end our turn. It felt like they dropped a really expensive demo and now it's a working game. Yeah. Didn't they just,
Missile launched.
Didn't they just promise like a huge update or maybe release a huge update? I thought I saw something about that. Our lack of energy is currently freaking killing me. So I'm actually going to reduce that all the way and put 4 into that. Put up shield. Messy. This is messy. Fishing just came out in No Man's Sky? Nice. I thought I saw something about a big update. Let me think about this for a second. You've got 3 shield. If I play this, we'll deal 5 damage. So we'll do 2, and then this will be 6. So we can deactivate that. So we'll do this. We'll shoot this.
Enemy
We'll shoot
shields
this.
down.
Now you're not doing any damage to me. So we're fully blocking the flak rush. And a huge overhaul before that. Nice. I have to give them credit for sticking with the game. It sucks that they released it in a crappy state, but at least they stuck with it. I think that's very cool of them. Haven't really followed the game for a while now. I saw other content creators talking about it recently, so I think they did something. Okay, well, quick pulse here. I think we're probably going to kill you if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you're dead. Get out of here, nerd. Easy dub. Did you even do any damage to me? What kind of boss is that? 187 buckaroonies. Don't mind if I do. What? Reduce? Wait, that showed a totally different card. That was weird. Play 1 shield pulse for every attack the enemy intends to play is actually very strong. Gain 12 shield, lose all shield at the start of your next turn. Repel is like insanely good. So this is an FTL card game but without the crew. Kinda, yeah. Yeah, you think the same? It could have just left money. Yeah, I agree. They should have put out a full game in the first place, though, to be honest. But yeah, I do commend them for sticking with it. I honestly don't want these cards, so let's just take the money and run. We've got an AI core, meaning that we can go and install it once we get to another space station, and that will give us another slot for more equipment. Move on to the sector. Right now, there's 2 sectors in each run. I don't know if they intend to have more or not. Captain, we are entering the EO system. 2 fuel harvested while transiting the Breachway corridor. I never thought I'd see the remains of the Concordia. When I was a kid, I used to read technical papers about how her systems were designed to last for hundreds of years. True marvel of engineering, left to be torn apart. That was the plan all along. The Concordia was meant to be dismantled on arrival and used for parts. The ship picks up 2 distress calls from this sector. Okay. We'll try to get to them. Made a huge mistake, but at least they fixed it. Yeah, I mean, hard to say whether or not it was a mistake. They must have known what they were releasing, right? Let's install our core. Let's booze up our crew. And let's enter the hangar. Alright. So we've got a launch bay now, meaning we can get missiles. Unfortunately, you don't have any missiles on sale. Okay. We could put this in a utility hardpoint. But I think if we don't have the crew there... Nope, we can move it around. Okay. So that is an option for us. There are a lot of games that turn out to be really bad, but the devs just don't even look at it. You're right about that. You're absolutely right about that. Gain 2 ordnance if you end your turn with 3 or less is pretty good. That's okay. And that's kind of meh. I don't really care about that. There are 3 other cards we can get for it, but I don't know if I care. Radiator, we're not really having heat problems. I like the lasers that we have. Let's see what these are. Add 3 shield pulse cards to your hand. If you don't have enough space, add them to your draw pile. It's a one-time thing. I don't know why it says add 0 there, but I'm pretty sure shield pulses add 4. They're one-time use, though. Gain 1 provisional slot. Gain 1 card slot until playing a card. Interesting. And add 1 shield pulse to your hand when ending your turn without any tactical cards. Okay. You sound like 90% Nucleum and same vibe. Play a lot of space games. I actually haven't watched Nucleum, but I saw that a lot of my audience watches Nucleum. I'll have to check them out sometime. Do I play a lot of space games? Kind of. I wouldn't say I actively go out of my way to play space games, but I do like them. Well, I'll have to leave now. Have a good night and relaxing stream. Thanks so much, Benjamin. I hope you sleep well. Thanks for being here. Gain 4 shield plus another 2 for each tactical card in your hand. So there's a weird... I guess that's not a dis-synergy. It's a synergy. This lasts 4 turns. This encourages you to use tactical cards. I have to be honest, though, we just don't have the energy production to use all those cards. Before you leave, what you got? Thank you. Appreciate that. We don't have room for this one, unfortunately. I really wish we had a missile bay, because it would be cool to mess around with this paint target. These are subsystems that go inside of our main systems. So this one says that if we put this in our laser system, every time we shoot a laser, a missile that we shoot for the next 2 turns does 35% more damage. That's very fun. I unfortunately have not gotten lucky in getting a missile bay, so not useful to us. Prepare 3 hull at the start of every battle is great, but we don't have a slot for that. Start combat with 4 shield points. I don't think that's worth 120 at all. I guess where I'm at is I don't know if I want this resource bay. I don't really care about the cards. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to pass on all this stuff. That's a bummer. Sell that. We have a ton of money, though, so we could actually upgrade our ship here. Let's take a look at the map real quick to see if we have any other space stations near us. Doesn't seem like it. This is the closest one that I see. Okay, so let's spend some of our money. We'll upgrade our reactor so we get more energy per turn. I think that's fine for now. Let's save the rest of our money just in case we find one along the way. Let's start heading in this direction. My thought is that we go up like this, hit the elite, hit the space station, hit the other elite, and then go to the boss. If you haven't seen earlier, the blue spots are free to go to, and you can only go forwards on them. The yellow spots, you can go forwards and backwards, but they cost fuel, which I didn't buy in our last space station. Probably should have, to be honest. Incoming message from a deadweight captain. It seems to be coming from a nearby ship marked as a civilian freighter. What do you want to do, Captain? I'll patch him through. Attack. It's illegal to have a civilian transponder in a gunship. Yikes. Patch him through. Hail, friend. You seem to be a well-armed gunship. Might you be looking to earn a nice lump of credits and reap some spoils? The system is rife with chaos, and being on our side will see you become a rich man in no time. We've got a special transponder here, and all you'll need to do is equip it on your ship and attack the solitary Starkin patrol vessel further up ahead, with absolutely no repercussions, I might add. They won't be able to trace the attack to you. What do you say? I don't think I'm going to do that. We are on decent terms with the Starkin, so let's refuse that. What are the 100 money things next to the 3 resources? The 100 money things? Oh, right here? This upgrades the capacity. So if I was to spend 100 here, rather than maxing out at 4, I could take 1 out of... It would go up to 5, and then I could take 1 out of either energy or mass to put it into ordnance. It's helpful if you have enough energy to work with, but currently I don't have a whole lot. There's probably turns where I'm going to want that, but I don't know if it's worth my $100 at the moment. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for asking questions. If you have any other, feel free to ask. I'm happy to try and answer them all. Okay, let's head to this waypoint. Ship's comms pick up a nearby distress call. Shortly after moving in to investigate, the infrared sensors flare up from an explosion. The wreckage in front of us seems to be the source of the signal our sensors detected. The ship's reactor is close to a critical state and could explode at any time. No survivors detected on board. You want to move in closer to inspect the wreckage? Sure. Okay. Upon closer inspection, you see a piece of equipment that is still in working condition. If we move fast enough, we can salvage it without risking an explosion. Attempt to salvage, 30% success, 10% chance wreck explodes, dealing 6 hull damage. That's fine. Let's try it. Try to maneuver the salvage drone to get a good angle, but the gripper mechanism breaks off from the tension as it tries to dislodge the equipment from its hard point. Reactor's coolant started leaking from the wreckage. What do you want to do, Captain? Oh my god, you're killing me, dude. Try again. Suddenly you see a bright flash emanating from the location of the wreck. Bummer. 6 hull damage. While our ship was quite a distance away, some debris impacts our hull and totally destroys the scavenger drone. You hate to see that, man. Okay, not a problem. We'll keep moving. An unregistered ship in contested Solari space is approaching an attack vector. Enemy has fire support from other ships in the area. That's rough. That means that randomly missiles are going to be fired against us. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh my god, you've got the freaking card that I hate. I hate the improvised flak. They're so annoying. Alright, you're shooting a missile at us this turn, but we don't have to deal with that until next turn. We've got something that can blow it up. What I would really like to do is disable Retribution, but I don't think I'm able to put out 16 damage in one turn, unfortunately. Let's think about this for a second. We're getting 5 morale back, meaning we can use 5. And this comboed together are crazy because it makes these cards free. So, let's add this up. This is 5 red, 5 green, 6 green, 3 blue. Okay, we can do this, and I think we should. We're going to use our crew member's ability to get 2 of each resource. We're going to reduce the cost of all our lasers this turn by playing this card. We're going to aim here. More damage, great. That has now reduced the cost of this laser. This says all pulse cards played this turn deal +1 damage. We're going to play that here. We're going to then play Swift Charge to get 3 blinks. Crap, that's not enough damage. I did all of that for nothing. No, wait, hold on. Hold on, hold the phone. Still worth it. I played that in a bad order. I could have gotten damage out elsewhere, but happily, we got rid of that garbage. Okay, I think our resources are where we want them. We'll end our turn.
Incoming missile.
For those of you just joining, by the way, this is a roguelite deck builder. However, the cards work in a way that you wouldn't expect. They don't just go into the discard pile when we use them. They go on cooldown. So you'll see this card here, for example, has a cooldown of 3. If I use it, it will go into my cooldown pile. If I discard it, it will go into my cooldown pile. So there's not really a discard pile so much as there is a bunch of cards waiting on cooldown, which you can see from here. So in 2 turns, I'm getting this back. 3 turns, I'm getting these 2. Or I have the ability to get those 2, I should say. Once they're done on cooldown, they go back into your draw pile and you can draw them again. So if you play all your cards, there are turns where you can draw nothing. So just something to keep in mind. We have a missile, which I'm going to shoot. Get out of here. Let's play Harnessing Strike, which makes it so every time we use a laser or an ion attack, we get some shield. Let's play Quick Pulse, which makes the next attack we use have -1 cooldown. Play that here. Then we'll play Paired Pulse, which will now only have a cooldown of 2. Tell you what, we use this ability to do 50% more damage so that we can knock this out.
Shielding enhanced, Captain.
Okay. What the heck? You were supposed to do more damage and kill that? I don't know why that didn't work. Maybe a bug? Or maybe I did math wrong? It was 4 times 2 was 8. There was 9 here. No, I think that's a bug. That should have worked. It's fine. We got this. We applied a ton of heat, so you're going to die basically regardless of what I do. We do have a missile now, which I think we should just shoot.
Enemy missile intercepted.
We're just going to discard our barrier since we don't need it. And We're not going to do any damage anyways, but we might as well play these to get them out of our hand. Okay. You should die from heat here. I think. Nope, I was wrong. Next turn, you'll die from heat. We do have a missile coming, though, which is fine. And you know what? Let's just murder you.
Enemy shields down.
Get out of here. 37 bucks. Don't want that. Don't want that. Take our money and run. Okay. Keep it moving. Keep it grooving. An unregistered ship present in contested Solari space is approaching an attack vector, and you have fire support again. Stop. Okay, this one has ion eyes, which is a little frustrating, and flak. You're attacking on turn 1. I could potentially fully block that, maybe. We're going to put up our shield. We're going to use this just to get it out of our deck since you don't seem to have missiles. And we'll fire once here. Okay. I tell you what, let's get a bunch of heat on you by playing these cards. Use our ability to get more resources. Bing, bang, boom. Okay, we fully blocked. Lucky. You have a shield that I'm not super likely to get through. Think about this for a second. I don't have enough to play both Harness Strike and Target Lock. Okay, so here's what we do. We play Target Lock. We Beam Sweep to get rid of the shield.
Enemy shields down.
We have exactly enough to destroy this. I should have played Conservation. I'm dumb. Okay. It's fine. We're taking ionized damage, which is going to reduce the amount of resources that we can get.
We've been ionized.
Okay, so one less ordnance. That's fine. Let's play Harness Strike now. We'll play Conservation. Blast you. Blast you
Shielding
again.
enhanced.
Okay. You're coming back in 2 turns. Do we have another shield card? We don't. But there's one coming back next turn, so let's get rid of this one. Alright, you have 6 shield. I don't think we have enough to kill you. Get this back in 1 turn, though. Tell you what. We're getting back 5 morale anyways, so it's fine. We'll Quick Pulse. We'll Scrape. Does a little bit of damage. Put some more heat on you.
Skill issue.
Exactly. And we save the barrier. We don't need the grid fire. We'll save the laser pulse as well. Okay, we actually took damage. I didn't see that they had shot a missile. That's my bad. That being said, you're dead.
Shields up, Captain.
You nerd. I don't think you need it. We just don't need these. We're getting offered cards I don't care about. It's fine because it's getting us a lot of money, but it's whatevs. Okay, we repaired 4. Great. Should I go into an elite before spending money again? Really want to save it for the space station. Let's compromise. We'll increase the capacity here. Go into an elite. Your sensors pick up the drive signature of a deadweight ship. Can't talk. Our database matches it to a gunship notorious for raiding local shipping lanes. It does not seem to consider you a threat and is maintaining its original flight path. Okay, so we have the option to attack it if we want. I would like to, because I want to get some cool stuff. It is affecting our relations, which is a bummer. But what can you do, you know? Okay, this music's bumping. Every time Chain Burst is played, reduce the cooldown of Chain Burst attacks by 1 turn. That's very scary. Holy crap. We need to stop that. Automatically fire Firefly each time you deal hull damage with a laser attack. Holy crap. That's very scary. This is a rough fight. Let's get rid of Grid Fire for now. What to do? We're taking damage for sure. I say, and immediately see a way to not take damage. I think we got to get rid of this thing.
Shielding enhanced, Captain.
Okay, we have exactly enough to not take damage. This is very scary. We can't let that get crazy. Okay. Move one here, put it there. Play conservation. We buff up all our lasers.
Shields up, Captain.
We play swift charge. You're dead.
Shielding
You're dead.
enhanced.
We get more energy. Shoot that. Put up a barrier. We're fully blocking. I'm going to ditch this. I'm going to feel bad about ditching it, but I'm going to. Okay. Deal 4 damage plus 1 damage for each enemy eat over its threshold. We don't have any, so that's fine. Okay. Think about this for a moment. We can absolutely kill this, so it's not doing anything. Let's play target lock, paired pulse. You're dead. Fortunately, that's all we can do. I say we take 1 away from here, put it into our ordnance. We don't need the shield at the moment, so we'll end our turn. Okay. I say we try and get their heat up real high, so let's do a quick pulse. You're shooting a rocket at me, and I wish you weren't. We'll play a scrape to get your heat up even higher and to reduce your heat dissipation. We've got a PDC burst for the missile next turn, meaning we don't need this. Okay, end turn. Okay, let's shoot down that missile.
Enemy missile intercepted.
Great. Okay, the chain burst is back, and that's not good. I think that we should do this. Okay. You're 1 shy, so you're going to burn to death. Great. And we're not taking any damage, so get out of here, you nerd. Elite Battle My Foot. Not helpful to us, but I would love to sell that. 2 choices. Gain 1 ordnance for every 2 mass you spend this turn. We just don't need it, unfortunately. We're not spending a lot of mass. We've got 2 cards that spend a lot at once. I'd rather just have the 30 bucks. click through the first time for some reason. Okay, let's keep going this way. An unregistered ship present in contested Solari space is approaching. Oh my god. We've gotten the same event 3 times in a row. Stop getting fire support. It's crazy. Leave me alone. Okay, you're shooting flak at me immediately. Looks like we probably don't need grid fire or the PTC burst. Don't have any shield, which is a bummer. We can't do enough damage to destroy that, meaning we do need shield. So let's start attacking you, I suppose. And we'll put up a shield with some crew member points. Hopefully it's enough to block. No guarantee that it is. Okay, great. Play this. We play our barrier. Play our laser pulse. Get rid of this. We have to block between 5 and 12 damage. So if we get lucky, we're okay. Otherwise, we're in trouble. Tell you what, though, let's do a beam sweep as well. Okay. Ouch. Okay. Not great. We got unlucky. It happens. Okay. Play conservation.
Shields up, Captain.
Catalyst. Remove one here, put it here. Play swift charge. These are all free. I shouldn't have put up my shield. No, I didn't put up a shield. That's fine. We will not need this. So let's ditch it. End our turn. We have a missile incoming. Okay, terrible. I have no way to stop that missile from being incoming. That's okay. We'll play this. We'll play this.
Shielding enhanced.
Okay, we're gonna take 1 damage if I don't do anything. I think that's fine. No. We can play 1 more and take 0. Great. That gave us the shield we needed to block that entirely. Nice. Die.
You are now shielded.
Alright, you're going to burn to death. Have fun with that. Little jerk. Shouldn't have messed with me. Don't care. Alright. Let's see. We can check out this distress signal, move here with the rest of our fuel, then move back. I think that's a fine idea. You pick up on some strange activity from a derelict sector of the Generation ship. It looks inert and seems offline for ages, yet 2 unregistered ships spawn on your radar just outside its 14th gate. Their stillness indicates the same level of confusion as your own. Incoming transmission breaks your trail of thought. Accept? We haven't heard any home base response to our plight, but judging by your loadout, you must be the help we asked for. You are here to protect us, right? No? Protect against who? Oh boy, this might be easier to do face-to-face. Requesting board permissions for a briefing session right now. Seems like it could be a trap, but I'll try and help. Captain makes it to your ship. She looks worn out and malnourished, yet excited to encounter another free roamer ally. She looks at you with messianic hope. Agartha, a small free roamer colony, took shape in the ruins of the old Generation ship. It was founded by several groups of miners clueless to the fact that just 0.1 AU away, Solari patrol posts were already watching their illegal activity. Why not attack the settlers on site? Ask them yourself. The captain points out to an incoming transmission alert on your ship. They're already here. Okay, put them through. Greetings, Captain. Your simple presence in the vicinity, it's a typo, or the generation ship, probably of the generation ship, is reason enough for us to open fire. However, you can overlook your transgression if you choose to leave this area ASAP. We could also reward it if you choose to send your visitors our way. Many lives could be spared in doing so, including your own. Yeah, we're not gonna ditch our friends. Screw you. This could have been a good day for the both of us, but you chose to protect lawless scum too weak to become pirates. I regret giving you the option. Wow, what a jerk. Prepare to be destroyed, nerd? Okay. We have no shield. But we can get enough to block pretty easily. So we'll play this. We'll play Quick Pulse. We'll get their heat going. Okay. And then we'll play this to get enough shield to block. Okay, great. We are taking a lot this turn. Don't need that. Let's play this here. That's gone. And we can fully block this. Okay. Don't need that. Okay. Play this.
Shields up, Captain.
This is free. This. Okay, we got their heat above the threshold. Great. In turn. Okay. I think we can get away with taking no damage here. We ditch both of our shields, which is an awful idea, probably. The laser pulse here. The swift charge.
Shielding enhanced.
Okay. I think we save these for next turn. Okay. That's fine. We do this. These are now free.
Shielding enhanced.
This is free because it's a 6 attack. Boom. 1 damage, huh? That's rough, but we're already fully blocking, so it does not matter. So we end our turn. And I think you burn to death, right? Yep. Get wrecked. Don't want either of you. Give me the money, please. We have a lot of money. If this space station doesn't have awesome stuff, I'm going to be so disappointed. Managed to push back the first invader, but at no small cost to your ship. Weapons malfunction disadvantage until you reach a space station. What does that mean? Captain, your offense equipment is running on backup power, barely dealing any damage unless preheated. I can have a look at that myself, or I can head back to my crew and coordinate a combat support operation when they arrive. We're really close to a space station, so let's just try weapon support. From his travel pod, the free roamer captain sends a transmission. It would be wise to have your crew in battle positions. Their attack frequency is already up there. Tanked a Solari attack every couple of hours for the past 3 days. Holy crap. To what endgame? Let's hope we won't find out soon, Captain. Check your right ascension. You've got an incoming Solari. Yikes. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're nerfed in some way. First attack each turn deals 50% less damage. Yikes, dude. That's rough. You're already doing damage to us. You've got a shield coming up next turn. Yikes, dude. This is a rough starting hand. So rough that I'm going to do this. We're going to ditch that. And we're probably taking damage here.
Shields up, Captain.
Not a whole lot I can do about it. Okay, we got really lucky that they low-rolled it. Playing 2 improvised flak this turn, which is horrible because I can't do much about it. Yeah, that's tough. We're taking damage for sure.
Shields up, Captain.
We're not doing like anything here. Ouch. That hurts. Okay, we have shredded, meaning all of their flak is now doing 1 more damage, minimum. Grid fire we don't need. We want the barrier for sure. You have so much shield that we're not getting through regardless. Let's get this out of our deck, I suppose. Okay.
Shielding enhanced.
Feels really bad. I think we save this. End our turn. Okay, we're fully blocked.
Enemy shields down.
Great. Okay, we'll play this first. It's free. Play this to get their heat back up. We absolutely want this Reckless Assault to stop doing that.
Shielding enhanced.
Okay, great. Get out of here. All right. So far, so good. Might as well. We stop that. We start that. This increases all damage from lasers for the rest of the turn. We'll shoot this here. We'll destroy this. Nice. We don't need both of you, so we'll get rid of one. We'll end our turn. You're shielded, and that's a bummer. Because I can't really get through that. Let's make all of our other lasers cost less.
Shielding enhanced.
Okay. Now we could use morale to kill right here. I don't think we need to, if I'm being honest. I think we got this next turn. In fact, our ally is going to kill them with a missile. Get wrecked. Alright, well done, team. We have an absurd amount of money. Don't need that. I've never had this much money at once. It's kind of insane. Another battle won, but no sense of relief follows. Your crew remains in battle positions, ready to man their equipment for whatever Solari throw at you next. Why are their attacks intensifying now? Something to do with that darn signal. Too big for our ears. But whatever it is, our presence in that ruin grew exponentially troublesome. They even damaged the structure of their precious generation ship to take us out. It makes me wonder if living here is still a viable option. What would you do, Captain? I don't know. That's a tough question. I don't think you can bully them out of there. I don't think that's right. Sure, home is always worth defending. It certainly is something to chew on, Captain. Unfortunately, we'll have to wait. We have another Solari elite coming our way. Let's all patch in to minimize enemy impact. Holy crap, dude. This is like an event chain, I guess. Okay. So you have ion attacks. You're also going to hack me, which is quite annoying. We have a pretty strong first turn here, though. We're not going to be able to disable this. That's 24 freaking damage. That's crazy. But we might be able to disable their shield. Let's see what we can do. Let's do this first to make everything one cheaper. Let's play a Catalyst Pulse on their Ion reload. Okay. Let's get ourselves more resources. Play another Quick Pulse here. Get rid of their shields. Okay. And hopefully they low roll or else we're taking damage. Okay, they did not low roll.
We were hacked.
Ooh, boy. We have no shields. This is rough. This is very rough. Okay, we don't need you. We'll play you. We'll play you. Get your heat up. This is free. Play one of you. I can't do anything else, which is unfortunate. This doesn't deal damage, but it's going to reduce the amount of resources we get back. Okay. There's a decent chance we die here. Which is horrible. One damage, huh? Rough. Real rough. Where's our freaking... Every time we fire a laser, we get, stuff. Get rid of that. Shoot one here, I guess. That's awful. Get shield. Hope for the best. Okay, our ally's shooting a ton of missiles.
We were hacked. Target hit, Captain.
Nice. You're reloading. Great. Absolutely don't need all of you. Sweet. It doesn't matter, though. We really need more ordnance is the problem, and I can't because I don't have the capacity for it. Okay. We're going to use the last of our morale. To kill their shields. I cannot believe... I think that something is wrong with this thing. I don't think it's the first attack each turn. I think it's potentially every attack. Because that was definitely reducing more than just one attack. Okay. First things first, we bury it.
Shields up, Captain.
And we hope that that blocks all that. Let's see, this costs 3. We can do that and that. It's not going to make much of a difference. I think we have to get their heat up more. So let's do quick pulse here. More heat. And hope for the best here. Don't kill me, please. Okay, I think we're just barely going to squeak this out. Yeah. Even if we didn't, the missile would kill it for us. Okay. That was scary.
Missile went off radar.
Automod just got someone who appears to be using a copy-pasted message to probably sell bots. Interesting. How do you see Automod? Appreciate the info there, Muffin. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to see Automod, but I'm glad that it got someone. Okay. We got. Don't need any of that. Hopefully that's the last of this freaking event, because I'm going to die if not. You notice your pilot hasn't let go of the throttle lever this entire time. It takes a couple of minutes for him to release it. Sense of ease takes over your crew members as they realize the raid is finally over. Confirmation transmission comes in just a few seconds too late. We're in the clear, Captain. That was the last of them, at least for now. Could give us enough time to... The free roamer captain pauses, analyzing the next move. Fix our ships and have the crew rest for starters. You've been granted access to Agartha, Captain. Feel free to use anything at our disposal on the house. Wow. I mean, yeah. Repair my ship, please, for the love of God. Nice. Thank you. Send to Discord. Thank you. Appreciate you, Muffin. Hang on, Captain. I've been thinking about what you said before. You are right. We'll be staying, but we're changing our tactics. We'll dive deeper into this ruin to search for whatever the Solaria is working for. Gain some leverage that way. Here, I want you to have these. It was a stack of emergency fuel tanks for our evacuation. We're diving deeper into the generation ship. Evacuation is no longer a viable option. All right. Hopefully it works out for you. Thanks for the fuel. Let's take a quick look at Discord real quick. Ooh, someone new joined the server. Nice. Huh. Oh. That's unfortunate. That's the person that just joined the server. Rough. Okay, it's probably a bot. I will have to address that later, unfortunately. Let's spend some of our massive amount of money, because we have more than I've ever seen at once in this freaking game. One of the Solari gunships patrolling the conflict zone locks into our ship's heat signature and moves into attack. Really? Yeah, if you look at the name on the thing you just sent, it's Redbeard, and the person that joined our Discord is also named Redbeard, unfortunately. So I think it's probably the same person. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Okay, you're ionizing us. You're reducing repair equipment time. I've never seen that before. And you've got improvised flak. Annoying. Okay. That's fine. Play this. Let's try and nip that right in the bud. Makes this free. Okay, that's a pretty strong first turn, I'd say. We are going to get ionized, which is a bummer.
Energy production down.
Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. Unfortunate. Seems to be either Brazilian or Portuguese. His bio is in Portuguese and it says he's a veteran streamer. Huh. That's interesting.
You are now shielded.
I have a feeling it's probably a scammer, though. Which is sad, because it would be nice if they were offering advice, because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, you got a ton of shield. Rough. We're going to play that just to get it out of our hand. We don't need the barrier at the moment. We're going to shoot this just to maintain our buff. We'll ditch one of our barriers. And end our turn. Okay. Let us quick pulse here.
Enemy shield
Rape
down.
to get the cooldown lower. He seems to be real. Weird. What is he trying to offer? Maybe he just does this a lot and copy paste it. I mean, it sounds like a botting service, though. Apologies if you are real, Redbeard. Let's just get the heat up.
Shielding enhanced, Captain.
I guess we could fully block it. We might as well. Why not? Just total discharge? Huh. Uh-oh. Hmm. 16 damage, huh? Okay.
Shielding enhanced.
You're dead? Nice. Don't want you. Okay, let's move off of this. Ah, crap. I just realized the space station I was heading towards this entire time is not going to let me on. Can I go backwards? I can. Why did I do that? Actually, what happens if you run out of fuel? Do you just lose the game? I guess I don't really know. There's some more investigation. He only seems to stream Call of Duty Mobile on what I only guess something a bit higher than 180p. I mean, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm a little worried that if I go this way to the escape pod, which I would like to grab, that I'll run out of fuel and the game will just end. So I'm not going to risk that, but I did just waste my fuel to do that, which sucks. Okay. Target lock. Conservation. Laser pulse. Beam sweep. Barrier. We're good. This turn's going to be a problem. Yeah. We can take that out. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
Shielding
Okay,
enhanced,
we're
Captain.
blocking now. Hopefully fully. Okay, not fully at all. Not even close. Was that a memory leak sound? I hope not. Not sure what you heard, though. Okay. We ditch that. Save this for a turn when we've increased our laser damage. scared you? Your stream quality is awful. Mine or the guy you're talking about? Okay, let's reduce the cooldown of Scrape. The guy? Gotcha. Hey man, if it's a real guy, there's no reason to be mean to him. It is strange that he sounded like really scammy though. Okay. This should kill from the heat. Not even from the heat, we just murdered him. He only streams on mobile and it's on the lowest settings. Hey man, everybody's got to start somewhere. Alright, let's see what happens if we go to this space station. Try to dock. I don't think they're going to let us. Yeah, they're going to attack us. Fair enough. Hopefully we can get some fuel, because, man, we've been in constant battles for quite a while. Holy. Okay. Don't seem to need you. We'll definitely need a barrier next turn. Let's play a quick pulse, followed by a paired pulse. Okay, good stuff. Wow, you have crazy good heat dissipation. I don't know if we can do enough damage to get through here. Absolutely have to play that. Okay, just barely enough. Great. We're fully blocking. This is now free. I think we gotta mess with our energy a little bit. I think we need more energy, less mass. Kind of sad, honestly. Yeah, we don't need to be mean to him. All right, mistakes were made. Let's do both.
Enemy shields down.
Okay, we're gonna take one damage, but that's fine. I think he'll try to sell you something, or thinks he's good and he'll give you advice. Hey, I'm always happy to hear advice from anyone. I don't want to be sold things, though. Okay, let's do a quick pulse.
Enemy shields down.
Followed by a paired pulse. Followed by a laser pulse. Followed by a PDC burst. Ooh, now we don't even need the shield. Great. Okay. By the way, I haven't heard a sound from him in the 3 streams he has on his channel. Weird. Like he's not talking. Makes that free. Bang, bang. Nice. Okay. Unfortunately, we're seeing the same cards over and over on this. Could be a scammer trying to look legitimate then. Hard to say. Haven't got a clue. Let's go to the elite combat, I suppose. Your sensors pick up the drive of a the drive signature of a deadweight ship. Our database matches it to a gunship. We saw this already. We'll attack it. Why not? Okay, this is the spin-up one. This is scary. It's made on the 8th of August. Yeah, it's probably a scammer. There, Muffin. Okay, we don't need you. This is not a good starting hand. Really, really quite bad, as a matter of fact. That's what I'm thinking as well, Muffin. Okay. Do that and that. Play this. Hit you. Laser pulse. Boom. Beam sweep.
Shielding enhanced.
Okay, you have a ton of heat now. Captain Quantic, we're about to enter flux space, initiating fluxation capacitors for quantic proportion of power. Hey, prodigal son. Did you call me Muffin? Or are we that close? I didn't call you Muffin, but I appreciate that we're at the pet name stage. Hearts right back at you, my friend. How you doing? Okay. Hopefully that doesn't mean anytime they do any sort of laser damage.
When there's no cops around, anything's legal.
I love Gravity Falls, by the way. It's so good. Okay, we can kill you. We can kill you. And let's do that. Those are both coming back in 3 turns, so we don't need you. Also love it. Yeah, Gravity Falls is so good. Okay, we have a PDC burst. I'm not sure that we need it. You're gonna die from heat, so I'll shoot this at you just for fun. Okay. Anything good? Nothing I care about. Your mom bought you a massage gun. It's amazing. Nice, dude. I see a lot of big streamers have those. They look nice. Okay, patch this up. Thank you for doing that. I don't have room for you. In 1 security for every 8 tactical cards played, but it's for a hacking thing, which we don't have. Okay, let's just keep moving forward. I really hope that we can get to... Oh, we can get to that space station right there. Captain, our sensors just picked up on signs of what appears to be an unmarked credit cache not too far from here. Uploading the coordinates. What do you mean by nice? They seem helpful and kind of painful at the same time, but overall nice, I would say. I don't know how else to put it. We're going to spend some money since we're going for a credit cache. And I want even more freaking ordnance, dude. Give it all to me, please. Not painful? That's good. Starkin gunship detected. Its flight path will bring it within 0.25 AUs of our ship. Scanners don't read anything that might indicate hostile intent. What do you intend to do? Okay, I don't want to fight them since they're kind of like our allies. So we'll just proceed. Are y'all also dealing with the toilet paper apocalypse of 2024? You're having flashbacks to 2020 when I was skinny before I gained 60 pounds. Gonna try to get some soon. Wish me luck. Best of luck to you, Prodigal. I will tell you, get a bidet, dude. You gotta get a bidet. That cuts down on so much toilet paper use, man. Unless you're dumb enough to massage your bone. Are you American? It's a great question. I think probably yes. I know I'm American. I'm not sure about Prodigal Son. Signal you picked up leads to what was once a trading and logistics hub. There's an encrypted credit cache floating among the debris that hasn't been tampered with. Quickly attempt to hack it with your onboard computer before anyone else picks up the signal and shows up. Okay? You're American. No toilet paper issue here. I mean, are you anywhere near the hurricane zone there, Prodigal Son? I guess I don't really purchase toilet paper because I have the bidet, or at least I purchase it very infrequently, so I haven't noticed any missing supplies. You told the wife you need a Japanese toilet? She's Japanese. Yeah. I mean, the Japanese toilets are sick. The bidet I have doesn't have like a drying off feature, so that's, you still need some toilet paper, but the Japanese ones are super nice. They've got like the dry off feature built in. It's a strike? There's a strike going on that I don't know about? People not working the ports, what the hell? I'm so all over strikes all the time. I can't believe I missed one. I guess, to be fair, there has been a lot of news going on recently. The cache is encrypted with a multi-layer lock. You managed to use the ship's computer to brute force your way past the first layer and access the part of the unavailable credits. Yes, sir, you didn't notice? No, I haven't heard anything about a strike. I've been all up in the Lebanon situation and the hurricane and all the presidential stuff. I have not heard a word about strike. You heard of it from your Dead Cells board game shipment. That's rough. From Texas to Maine affected, but it looks like people in the West Coast also being stupid. I mean, I support strikes no matter what they are. We need more organized labor in this freaking country. More unions, the better, in my opinion. We'll dock for sure. Should be arriving this month. Can't wait. That's awesome, Muffin. You'll have to let me know how it is. Okay. This is the final spot before a boss fight. So let's see what we can get here. Missile pods? Stupid as in buying all things in the store thinking we were dying. Yeah, Americans tend to do that. You're not wrong. Shipment issues is only affecting America as it's being distributed from China, I think. I see. I had, I Kickstarter backed these really cool dice that light up. And they got, I did it during or right before the pandemic, and then the pandemic hit, and, yeah, all the production issues. I still haven't got my dice, and it was years ago that I backed them. I guess they're sending out the single dice now, but I ordered 2 sets, so mine are still not coming yet, unfortunately. That's cool.
They ask you how you are, you don't just have to say that you're fine.
Exactly.
You're not really fine, but you just can't get
That's how I feel right now. Yeah, the Dead Cells board game looks sick. Check the trailer. I think you've sent it to me before. I think I watched it. It looked awesome. In fact, I think you also sent me some gameplay that I watched as well. You got the premium edition? Nice. What's the premium edition got? 31 Days of Halloween. Let's go. Nice. You celebrating by watching a new movie every day? There, Multiple Control? I don't think I need that, to be honest. Don't need that. Missile damage no longer carries through to your hull when your shield is destroyed. Sounds very useful. Add repulsor field card to your deck. Enemy minimum flak damage is 0 whilst you're shielded. That sounds incredible. Maybe? I mean, you have less than a few hours to figure out, right? Man. I don't know if they're using missiles or... flak. I feel like most of the enemies we fought so far have been using flak, so I'm going to grab this and hope that I'm right. That conduction amplifier seems kind of spooky. Is that the thing I just bought?
No, God!
Did I buy the wrong thing? No!
God, please, no!
Oh my God.
No!
Okay, I made a mistake, it sounds like.
When there's no cops around, anything's legal.
That's true. Okay. We have one more utility hard point, but I don't have anything. I guess I could get this, but it's just going to junk up our deck, right? Do I care about this? Next attack this turn gets a bonus damage equal to its energy cost. I guess we do have a few that use that. I do like the idea. You know what? You know what? Why not? Let's junk up our deck. Have fun. Need to take care of biscuits? Yep. Thanks so much for stopping by, Prodigal Son. Enjoy your biscuits. Have fun. Okay, nothing we can equip there. All right, let's get the heck out of here and spend the rest on upgrades, I think. You want to name something spooky? I don't think there's anything to name in this game, but you can name the ship if you'd like. Feel free to come up with something spooky for the ship name. Yes. Okay. Buy that too. All right, we've officially spent all our money. Hang on, let you cook. All right. You have not much time left because we're about to fight the final boss of the run. And then the stream's going to end. But I tell you what, Just for you, let's buy some fuel. Shit. I was going to buy fuel, go this way, go that way, and then go back so we could get more out of it. But I only can afford one fuel. So I can't do that. I feel like if you run out of fuel, you probably lose the game. I'm not 100% positive, and I don't want to try when we're one boss away from the end of the game. So think of it while we're killing the boss. Get foil effect on the box. Plastic miniature instead of paper. Nate, that's very sick. Metal first player token. Double layer player board. 15 tuck boxes for cards. Premium acrylic tokens. An extra character. UV effects on most stuff. Foil effect for secret and legendary cards. And 3 extra legendary cards. Dude, it sounds like you have to get the premium edition. I wouldn't want to get the normal edition knowing all that extra stuff exists. Probably how they get you, though. Maybe it's like faster than light. Distress beacon? Could be. I'm not willing to check when we're this close to the end, but that is something I should find out at some point. Heading for the sector exit. The scare ship Enterprise. Nice. I like it. Enterprise, probably my favorite Star Trek. I mean, not Enterprise. Oh my god, that one's terrible. Next Generation, with the Enterprise, I should say, is probably my favorite. I really gotta watch Deep Space Nine now that I'm older, because I hated it when I was younger. And then I saw some episodes of it, and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. And I feel like the older I am, the more I'll probably appreciate it. Because originally, I was an original Generation stan. That was my favorite. And then I was like, Next Generation sucks, dude. But then I saw it when I was older, and I was like, hold on. Next Generation is so much better. What are you talking about? Anyways, that's enough Star Trek. Heading for the sector exit. Your sensors pick up a massive vessel inbound on an attack vector. The sector is locked down. Ooh, glitch effect. Any ships attempting to leave are marked for termination. Buckle up. Looks like we'll have to fight our way out. All right, prepare to be destroyed. 441 backers for the normal and 9,596 for deluxe. Did you do that? You did do that. Is that Flux? Yeah. It makes a glitch effect. Here, let me do it so you don't have to spend your points again. I don't know if it's strong enough. I feel like it might need to be stronger, which I can do. I'm just worried because it makes me kind of nauseous when I do it. Stronger. Hold on, let me redeem this bad boy. Let's see. Subtle but effective. Okay, so you like the way it's looking there? Hold on 1 sec. Where the heck is this bad boy? Here it is. I don't know. What do you think? Could it be stronger? I didn't even notice it on the small screen, to be honest. It's slightly nauseating. Okay, that's what I thought too. maybe less blur. I don't have a huge amount of control over it, but I can make it more glitchy. I'll have to try and fine tune it. It's basically a filter.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. But
Exactly.
You just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Okay, let's try and... Oh my god, what is this ship doing to me? Put it in max? Hell no. That's crazy. It'll make you super nauseous. Did you just make the stream bloody? Not exactly. That's supposed to be rainwater. I suppose I could probably... 10 out of 10 spectacular. Okay, sure, it's blood. What is happening here, by the way? You're doing a ton of stuff to me on the first turn. Okay, you're doing more damage based on the number of attacks I have in my turn. You're doing a fire every freaking turn. Annoying. Okay. Rough first turn, but if we spend our attacks, we can get them out of our hand. So, what was that? What the heck just unplugged? Is my mic still working? Uh-oh. I have concerns about what that was. Can you still hear me? Normally when I hear that noise, it means my mic's not working. It seems like it is. I see it on the volume slider, so I'm going to assume that it is working. Correct me if I'm wrong, though, please. Okay, we're going to play this. Knowing you like D&D, you'll probably love everything you backed. Yeah. Okay, you can hear me. Thank you. Appreciate the confirmation. No worries. I've had mostly good luck with Kickstarter until my most recent backing with the dice. And they're still coming. It's not like it was a scam or something, but they've taken so many freaking years. Let's see. What is this? Dude, the art in this looks sick. I can't take a deep dive into that at the moment, but I'll check it out after the stream. I love mechs. Muffin, do you know about Lancer? Lancer is so sick. What is this? Oh, that's a card? I hate that. It's free, though, I guess. Portent of the Veil. That one's got an interesting art style. Kind of like Sin City, but instead of red, it's green. I'll check that one out, too. You never heard of Lancer? Dude, you gotta look at Lancer. That game has such fantastic art. Looked it up, looks dope. Yeah, the character customization in that game is unreal. Okay. Get extra. 3 damage there. That's not going to go off right away, so that's fine. Do we have the laser thing? We don't have the laser thing, so we do need more shield. I say we do it. Yeah, fine. That's fine. Fine. I hate it, but it's fine. Let's quick pulse and then get back our catalyst. Okay. That's fine. Okay, we have a rocket that's doing 12 damage coming in 2 turns. That's okay. You have an ongoing 3 damage that you're doing to me, which is annoying. Let's kill the rocket. Ditch that for now. You're about to blast me for 10. Which I can't do a whole lot about, unfortunately. Hold on. Yeah, no, I can't do a whole lot about that. That's horrible. Let's see, we can kill the shield.
Enemy shields down.
Destroy that. Pity you have no one to play with? Dude, same here. I've been trying to convince my group to try it out for a while. They're not interested in mechs. It's rough. Okay, we're going to put up a shield so we don't take the 6 damage there. Okay. Doing another... Ah, crap. We did take damage because I forgot about your freaking thing. Annoying. Okay, the bright side is we can play this. And now, all of a sudden, I think that we are cooking. Play this, targeting you. Okay. We play this. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Shielding enhanced.
Okay. We played enough lasers to fully block. Crap, no we didn't, because you still have an extra 3. I hate you. We played our entire hand, though, so we can't do much else.
We were hacked.
Stop hacking me. For 4 turns, gain 3 shield every time the enemy plays a shield card. Okay, I don't play too many of those. So that's fine. We're extremely low on mass. You're not doing any sort of attack on me this turn, so we can save the barrier. We play this. We double this damage. We play you.
Enemy shields down.
We hope this kills the laser. Of course not. Why would it? You're taking an insane amount of heat damage, though. Okay, your heavy blast is back online. You're doing a lot of damage. Save that for next turn. Play a barrier. Crap. I forgot. Should have done that
Enemy
first.
shields down.
Shoot that. We're blocking exactly. So end our turn.
Incoming missile.
What is a hyper laser? Deal 12 damage plus 3 for every blast attack played this combat. What the hell? Stop. That's horrible. What to do, what to do, what to do. We don't need you. We'll play you once. Get rid of that.
Enemy missile intercepted.
We'll then ditch that. Play this for the extra damage. Shoot you. More heat?
Shielding enhanced, Captain.
Okay. I don't think we're taking any damage, right? Yeah, okay. So we're good for now. You have a ton of shield, dude. That hyper laser is gonna screw me, dude. Okay, here's what we do. We quick pulse, we conduction amplifier, we scrape to do double damage on the extra green. Okay. We paired pulse.
Enemy shields down.
Okay. Doing another 6 shield, huh? Alright, end our turn. I have deep concerns about this hyper laser. But I'm suddenly not very concerned. Laser pulse. Laser pulse.
Shielding enhanced.
Each time we attack with a laser, we're getting more shield.
Shielding enhanced.
Get frickin' wrecked, you jerk. Okay. We're drawing 4 cards next turn. That's exactly the number we have. You unlocked the salute. Thank you. Appreciate you. What do you think of the salute? Is it too small? I feel like a lot of my
Let him
emotes
cook.
are too small.
Let him cook now.
Thank you.
Let him cook.
I do be cooking.
I said let him cook.
Thank you. Appreciate that. We have way too much energy, not enough mass. We are going to increase all of the damage from our lasers. You no longer have a shield, so we're going to do a bunch of heat damage. We're going to do even more. Okay. You're shooting a bunch of stuff at me. So let's play both our barriers.
Shielding enhanced, Captain.
Solar Titans. A really neat card game. You only play it once with your mother. Ooh, I've played Solar Titans. Wait, hold on. I might be lying. I think I've played that. I'm not 100% positive, though. I'm a huge board game fan, by the way. Not the same, probably. How recent was it? Oh, no, it's definitely not the same if it came out in 2023. There's a game with a kind of a similar art style that was similar to what you showed, but they made it into a mobile game as well, and it played great there, too. Really fun. I love board games. I wish I could play more of them. Let's play this, just a stunt on this guy. Now we shouldn't be taking any damage. All right. Ah, I put up a bunch of shield for no reason. The torpedo hadn't come yet. Okay, well, I gotta say, easy dub. You're dead. Missile be gone.
Missile is down.
And all we gotta do now is freaking paired laser pulse, dude. Get out. Easy dub, dude. Didn't stand a chance, bro. Woo! I wish there was like a better congratulations screen. And a more satisfying explosion. That didn't even go everywhere. Alright, let's go back to the main menu. See if we unlocked anything for being awesome. I'll try and show you the other ships like I wanted to at the very beginning of the stream, but accidentally accepted. So this is the base ship that we just used. You've got the Marauder, which is very good. It's got a bunch of flak weapons that are really fun to play with. It's very bad at defense, though. Haven't had a chance to play this one yet. Void Halls, print and play, roll and write. Single sheet game. Huh. It seems interesting. I like games with a lot of crunch, though. I tend to bounce off single sheet RPGs. But yeah, this ship is kind of all about firing a lot. It's not very good at defense, which makes winning a run hard, but I did manage to do it. This one is the hardest one for me so far that I've tried. It has no shields. It just has like hacking abilities. So yeah, it was quite hard. And it also generates a ton of heat because it has a railgun. So I think the thing about it is you have to destroy equipment.
Bye, have a great time.
Bye, Multiple Control. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. We did unlock another perk, which is nice. We're so close to getting a couple more perks. Watch this. You ready? You sent me a heart? How about this? Bing, bang, boom. Alright, we're real close to unlocking Overstock, as well as upgraded reactor. Nowhere near lock and load. All the hearts. Upgrade your capacity 15 times. I definitely upgraded it at least once, so that one might be bugged. But yeah, and then the final ship, the one that I wanted to try today but didn't get a chance, it's called the Firebrand. It's all about managing heat, which seems pretty fun. Got a bunch of heat-related cards. And then it has its own radiator. Gain 1 resource for each active production unit when dissipating heat points equal to your reactor power plus 2. I have no idea what that means. But yeah, that's where we're going to call the stream for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, definitely let me know, because I'm not sure what we're going to be streaming tomorrow. If you guys had fun with this, and I'd be happy to come back and try out the Firebrand. But yeah, if you want to play something different, I will think on it and see what I got. Bye, Muffin. Thanks for being here. Everyone that would like to raid, stick around for a moment. Game was fun. Glad to hear it. I agree. I had a blast with it. But yeah, on the Twitch side, if you'd like to raid out, feel free to stick around. We'll see if we can find someone. Let's see. Anyone that I'm following. Yeah. How about Rights Out? It's been a while since we saw Rights Out. So yeah, if you guys would like to stick around and raid, we'll do that in like 10 seconds. But thank you so much for being here, everyone. I truly appreciate your time. We'll be back tomorrow with something. Not sure what yet, but at 4 p.m. EST. If you'd like to be a part of that, then feel free to show up again. And thanks again for your time. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your night. Peace out. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.